Helldivers. Good morning, Opa. Good morning, Analog. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We're on the road to Trub streams, that's right. Will it be as long as NAOFG? Yeah, tell me about that. I heard that, it was very interesting. Oh, that's porn. Hold up. Sorry, I just checked out my Twitter and it was just pure porn. Don't worry. It is what it is. Yo! Somebody's making a movie about Crazy Taxi! I love it. That was actually a good thingy. Oh, there it is! Chilling in another world with level 2 super cheap power. Anime is in April. Wow, who would have thought? Wow, who would have thought? Wow, who would have thought? Damn, Tron Ares? It's gonna be in 2025? It's crazy. It was over 2 hours of FGO review and some interesting tidbits in there. I've only watched the first hour. I had to go to bed before it ended. Damn, it was that boring? Analog, it was so boring that you fucking just left it? Unbelievable. That's kind of wild. Was that bad, huh? How you doing, Opie? And welcome! Chat, it's fucking Friday! It's hype as fuck. It's time to get a little bit of jiggy with it. You know? As always, give me a second. I am very slow at these things real quick. You know? What's a wonderful thing, chat? Oh, fuck. It is what it is. There we go. I'm gonna post that everywhere, chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, welcome, friends. Welcome. I hope you sincerely are enjoying yourselves today. It's a Friday. It's a nice, wonderful day where you can just chillax and relax and do, shoot some people that's outside of school. I've only watched the first day. I go to birthday. It's Friday. Only 2 more days till we're in the work week. Oh shit, Analog. What's your work schedule? How's that be like? Tell me more about it. And other than that, Opie. I hope your day is going swell, my friend, as well. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I can. Oh shit. Of course it's black screen. How about that? Can you guys see that? You guys see that shit? Perfect. Yo. Have we seen this, chat? Oh shit, this is just fucking copyright incarnate. We got a couple things to read on board. If you guys don't know, the new chapter of Redline came out, which is pretty awesome. I'll probably go back a chapter so you guys can figure out what the hell is happening. At the same time, if you guys don't know, the Classic Show 2 is out. Prism, new live stream. Oh, I gotta talk about the live stream shit, by the way. I have to give you guys an apologies, and if you guys already read FGO, you already know what's up. If you already read my Twitter, you already know what's up. I made a big fuck up. It was a translation error. I read it wrong, and I do apologies. When I read it and I asked my friends about it specifically, it was not a gated live stream. It wasn't. I am trolling you. 100% I am trolling you. So I do apologize in advance. I did not mean to troll you guys. The sheer fact is that it was a translation error. I panicked. I asked a lot of Japanese people about it. So there will be a live stream, right? There will be a live stream on the 20th. We can watch it regular good. It's just that the whole gimmick, the whole of this gimmick, right? This entire gimmick is to bring in audience to the venue instead of the live stream be on a ticket platform. So what happened was this is a live audience viewing of the said live stream. So this is practically just inviting people over to the live stream instead of, hey, you better fucking vote in order for you to be able to watch the live stream. So it is what it is. Like I said, I did make a mistake. There probably will be a live stream soon. I can't tell you exactly when they will bust out the live stream website, but on March 20th, we do have the live stream coming up, right? Not sure if they already have it in play. I highly doubt it. Yeah, they're not the type to give us a heads up. But yeah, so this is just that if you want to be invited to the live stream venue, you do this thing. So I genuinely thought it was you have to gacha for the live stream, right? You have to get the gacha in order to get the viewing ticket for the live stream. It was actually you have to gacha, and if you want to gacha, you get to be there live. That's what the whole thing is. So there will be a live stream on YouTube, which I will be able to translate, which is PogChamp. But other than that, Power, how you? And yes, unfortunately, Power, to answer your question with the red line, I have no fucking clue when the new chapter is. The new chapter is very scrupulous. meaning that, hey, we don't know when the new chapter is going to come out. I'll translate the last chapter and this chapter so we can figure out what the hell's going on. Babylon Knight, thank you so much for the Raiderino Cappuccinos. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. And welcome those of you who are from the Babylon stream. If you don't know, my name is Tolovetrouble, FGO translator, if you already didn't know, and analyzer and analyst, aka analyst of all things that is FGO, characters, Nasu language decoder, and explaining Japanese circumstances and FGO circumstances. We could tad into Type Moon lore, but I'm not a Type Moon lore expert. I am an FGO lore expert. So welcome. Today's a great Friday. I hope your stream went swell. And as always, give me 1 second. I gotta get some food before I start streaming. And besides, what are you guys snacking? Or what do you guys want to snack? What's your guys' weekend plans? Tell me all about it. I got some snack, boys. How y'all doing? I got this chocolate-covered crepe. Delicious, delicious. Oh, shit. God damn. My room is a mess. Ugh. Oh, my goodness, my body. What up, Dan? How are you? What up, Lizard Donnie? Noms? What you nomming at? Damn! Some roasted BBQ chicken. That does sound quite delicious, I ain't gonna lie. Well, well, well. What do you like to put on your BBQ chicken? Did you make that all there on your own? Is that an original sauce BBQ action, or is that you did it yourself? Or is it pre-made and you just heated it up? Already won the event? What kind of event you talking about, Babylon? Do you have any Arm Wrestle Mafia to attend the live stream? No, thank God. I thought you did, but nope. But you know it's very important when Mafia has to, when Mafia is in charge of both of the live streams. Oh, do they not talk about that in here? That's so weird. Yeah, because, it's also interesting that they added additional guests. The original guest was just Nobu, but recently, a couple days later, they add a couple more people to it, which was pretty cool. But what I am talking about is this one. So there's no MC for this one, so it's probably going to be Mr. Kanazawa. If you don't know who Mr. Kanazawa is, he's the Aniplex man, now FGO man officially. He works for Sony, aka Aniplex. So it's pretty cool. So there's the 24th live stream, and this is the 30th live stream. There will be 2 live streams back to back, so I hope you guys are prepared for it. And Mr. Nobu and Miss Rie, who's the voice actor of MASH, is going to attend just one of them. Never mind. But Nobu's attending both of them, which is kind of wild. I mean, it was chicken. The store was chicken bought, but I mean, the chicken was raw, but it was store bought sauce. Oh, I mean, it don't matter, right, Lizard? You technically bought the chicken, cooked the chicken, used the store sauce. You made it yourself, technically. So that's wonderful time. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, good job. Well done. How do you like to season your chicken? Do you like it regularly salted, peppered up, or do you like to marinate that BBQ action in that chicken before you cook it? Or are you the type you just cook it and then put a BBQ sauce on it? Either way, it's fucking delicious. I want to see Mafia in a Anime Expo. I don't know if Mafia will ever be in Anime Expo. To be perfectly honest with you, Power, Mafia makes pretty good money staying in Japan because he's got Honkai Star Rail, Azure Lane, you know, like all the sexy girl gotchas that he could actually be. And Mafia is popular himself that his live stream actually makes banks and revenue, that he really doesn't need to move around outside of Japan too much. I think he should come to AX and other cool, quote unquote, you know, outside of Japan venue as well. However, I think for Mafia, I believe it is financially secured. I don't think he'll do something silly as to destroy his quote-unquote nicely balanced income at the moment until he has like safety nets, X and Y, right? Yeah, DK, exactly. Anything that involves cute girls. Bootylicious, boobalicious, cutealicious. Not Mafia is there. Just because Mafia worked on himself and became who he is for millions of years, and now everybody recognizes him. It's almost time he's an important to OC2 for some reason, right? Wink Wong. Dude, if Mafia gets to voice act as somebody, that'll be awesome. And if you're talking about Nobu, you goddamn right, Nobu's very important for Ordeal Call 2. For sure, for sure. Before I cook it, I season it before I do the good cooking. Oh, nice! Delicious indeed. Seasoning it before cooking is always the best choice. I do agree. I let Mafia drive a genuine American muscle car and he'll come to USA. Pretty much, right? If they offer him like a free muscle rental car, he'll just be like, I'm on it, bro. Who's Mafia? So if you don't know who Mafia is, Mafia Kata, so what's a good way to explain Mafia? So in Mafia, Mafia Katazo. I don't know if I can type in. Yeah, I might have to get his full name just to get the Mafia shenanigan going. Okay, I do. So if you don't know who this guy is, essentially he is a games reporter, right? Mafia Kajita. There we go. If you put a Google search on him, he's essentially, this is his kind of, this is his quote unquote, right? Mafia the Kajin. This is how he looks. This is default attire. Well, actually, default attire is more gonna be like this. I am not doing him a service. He looks like this. This is his default attire. He is a video game interviewer. He's a game journalist. He was a game journalist, and interestingly enough, he did not. He didn't cater towards a lot of. You know how game journalist in America equals fucking people who's, you know, licking big companies' toes and everything that they produce is a good game and whatnot. Mafia is not like that. Mafia is an actual game journalist that kind of said the truth, what he enjoyed. He views it in different perspective, and it's pretty good. Who's Vin Diesel? Oh, he just looks like that. Yeah, he is who he is, and he is a essentially freelance, right? He is a freelancer journalist, and he is a freelancer to kind of to video games. He's so cool. So the chibi is pretty accurate. Yes, the chibi is pretty accurate. He is officially a free writer. He used to be a game journalist writer, but now he officially rebranded himself to be anything writer. He has his own YouTube channel, and simultaneously he has another YouTube channel that that he does called Washagana TV. If you don't know what a Washagana TV is, TLDR, it's Mafia Kajta and another awesome voice actor kind of just come together and shoot the shits. It's literally just two people shooting the shits. It's wonderful. They talk about like awesome cosplays, awesome people's amazing design, custom figures, X, Y, and Z. They talk about venues, right? There's the Washagana Antara, and this is their venue. This is their TV venue that they went through, which is pretty awesome. There it is. And then they talk about like awesome rows of figures. They talk about video games. They talk about opening up gotchas left and right here and there. It's pretty cool, right? Like they legitimately go. These two guys go around and do some dumb shit and just make YouTube videos of it, which is cool. And they like talk about movie reviews, talk about video games, talk about gacha, talk about anime, talk about VTubers, anything it is. But going back to Kajita, he essentially is a in his own time, I should say. In his own time, he does whatever the fuck he wants and has fun. He is essentially he's everybody that wants to be him, right? At the same time, he does not hold back in his reviews. It's cool. You know, despite having owned hundreds of figures, this is the first time I had heard of him. Well, he's not like mainstream, but if you play gacha games and different kind of gacha games, you would know that if something important happens, Mafia Kajita is gonna be there. He's kind of like that bald guy that likes video games. You have to play, except, you know, you gotta play a certain pretty girl, you know, anime, gacha. You can't play every gacha and know who he is. You have to play gacha that he likes simultaneously, gacha that he gets sponsored by. But he likes pretty girls, big titties, you know how it is. Yes, sir. But yeah, he's a freelancer. He's not like super popular, but we like Mafia because of his uniqueness. Because he doesn't, you know, hold back in his comments. He does not give a fuck about things. If you like Azur Lane, he's always in Azur Lane, right? Like a special guest. You fucking love Azur Lane because, you know, big titty girls. And then he, you know, reviews Oberon doll, you know, X, Y, and Z. And if you guys don't know, the whole reason why, in actuality, Oberon exists is because of the artist of Oberon was introduced by Mafia. Mafia low-key invited the artist of Oberon to come into FGO and make Oberon who he is. It was pretty cool. And in an interesting way, he made the artist of Oberon overcome the fear of insects because the artist was so afraid of the insects, but in order to write Oberon, she needed to overcome the fear of insects, and because she became overcome with the fear of insects, she was able to do next level shit. It's another FGO fact if you did not know. And Mafia kind of has been with us since day one. Mafia is a Type Moon fan, and if you don't know what a Type Moon fan is, Type Moon fan means that like anything from Tsukihime, Notes, Clock Tower 2016, Elemenloid's Case File, etc., right? Can, all that good stuff. I don't know if I can have him talking in one of the videos. You probably have to watch the one of his videos. Yeah, he's also has a nice chopper bike. Like he fucking loves bicycles and muscle cars. It's easier to go to his it's easier to go to his live streams, right? His live stream is very simple. It's gotcha, right? It's gotcha. It's silliness. He has a legendary take on Astolfo. That's right. He loves Astolfo. All right. He might like women, but Astolfo he might consider a lot of things. Right? Like you see a lot of the videos here. He does both live streams and videos. He does pretty cool stuff. Most of his live stream is gacha streams, if not sponsored streams, which I'm really happy for him because he gets a lot of sponsorship, which is awesome. So like you have the gacha action from Mafia getting a new, Yamamoto Takeru, which is the New Year Saber. And I think couple days before this event ends, I think before this event ends, chat, I think he's going to try to MP5 Andromeda. Because I don't see a live stream of him trying to MP5 Andromeda. What's up, Trick? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing swell. And just understand, Mafia Kajita has the following rules. If you're cute enough, it doesn't matter if you're a boy. It doesn't matter if you're not girl. If you're cute enough and Mafia likes you, he does not mind banging. It's just facts. Now remembering that Mafia was in the U.S. for a few months ago for business. Don't know if he said anything exactly what it was businesses was for. Who knows? Maybe he was going to be in charge of an American thing, or he might be voice acting in some cool stuff. Any hole is a goal, says Mafia. I don't know. Did he say that at one point? I'm pretty sure. Mafia would say such a funny thing. That's for damn sure. My man will definitely say something like that. But anyway, talking about how great Mafia is, right? I hope that made you understand how great Mafia is. Essentially, TLDR, Mafia is a cool guy. He looks like a fucking biker gang, but he's a very kind dude. At the same time, he has takes that are based, very entertainment free writer. He does not give a fuck about other people's opinions. Just, like that. So let me tell you guys the quick following. TLDR, there will be 2 live streams in FGO. So do not forget it. The live stream is as follows. There's going to be a live stream that involves... Oh, right. That's why I have it right here. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so first and foremost, there will be an FGO live stream on the 20th of March, which is on a Wednesday at 7 p.m. And if you guys don't know what 7 p.m. is, the 20th of March, by the way, happy March Day, chat. 20th of March, 7 p.m. JST time, is this one right here. Gonna start right around here, so it'll be like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. To you guys right here, no problem. 7 p.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So make sure you guys follow that. That's gonna be the first stream, okay? Right, so be prepared for that. as always, I will be live streaming. What up, Lord Roku? I'll be live streaming it, so don't worry about it. And then there's another one on the 24th, right? Yeah, on the 24th. And as always, chat, on the 24th, I will practically be live streaming all day. Yeah, because the live stream starts at 3:05. 3:05. So starting at 3, around 3 to 4, like that. So this is your time hours. 3 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 6 a.m., and 7 a.m. I will probably be live streaming from like 8 p.m. The reason why I will be live streaming from 8 p.m. chat is because all the stages and exhibitions and all that good shits that's gonna come out. Reason for that is because A, there's the I want to cover practically blue stage. Nope. I'm probably just gonna be covering red stage all day because A, if you like Apothecary's Diary, interesting if they chose for Apothecary's Diary, even though it's Apothecary's own word. A diary is the good choice that they made. Kimetsu no Yaiba, aka Demon Slayer. Ojamajo Doremi. Then there's the Forgotten Battery, Ahoko, Euphonia 3. This is on Saturday. I'm not going to be live streaming on Saturday. So any news that comes here, it'll probably get forgotten. Because I'm not going to be live translating it. But on Sunday at 9 a.m. So at 9 fucking a.m. So practically from 6 p.m. all the way to like... Why not? So about 6 p.m. all the way to like 4 p.m. Yeah. About this much? Yeah. So how many hours is that? 7 hours and 30 minutes. So about 7 hours and 30 minutes, I will be live streaming, giving you guys all the good news about the Anime Japan 2014. Because if you guys don't know, Anime Japan 2014 has a lot of shit, right? Anime Japan 2014, aka Anime Japan, equals every anime flexing their shit. Excuse me. I finally got my first SSR AoE Archer since the launch of the game. Who's that? Is that Arjuna? Is that OG Arjuna? Or is that somebody else? You got Gilgamesh? Really? How'd you get Gilgamesh? There was no Gilgamesh banner. How'd you get that? Napoleon spooked me in the Berserker Arjuna banner. Oh, you're talking about, Oh, wait, what? I felt like at first aid. Oh, I finally got the SSR AoE. Okay, so you just got some random ass free 5-star Archer, which is Napoleon, by the way. Yeah, because Arjuna is free. Right, Arjuna is spookable. Yeah, and then Napoleon is spookable. Well, congratulations, dude. Napoleon's pretty good. Napoleon is pretty good, my friend. I highly think it's... Congratulations. Napoleon spooked me on Moriarty banner, whose nickname is Napoleon of the Crime. Fucking Bonaparte got me fucked up. That's true. Hey, congrats. At least you've got a 5-star AoE instead of a 4-star spook, right? Even though some of the 4-star spooks are awesome, it is unfortunate that you didn't get Moriarty, but at least you got compensated with a pretty decent servant, which is a 5-star Archer Napoleon, due to the sheer fact that he has pretty good abilities, and he does have an MP upgrade that allows him to do big dick damage and get stars. It's not bad. He is anti-divine, by the way, so therefore remember that. Anti-divine's pretty lit in FGO these days. The more the better. Orion is a spook too. Man, I wish fucking Lady Orion, aka Artemis. Lady Orion, aka Artemis, gets a fucking buff. Because Jesus Christ, she needs a fucking buff. Any of her ability gets anything, it's awesome, right? Like Whimsical Bond, perhaps maybe add something else to the Whimsical Bond. Maybe stars, maybe star suction, MP gain. I don't fucking know anything. Like, she needs upgrade. She needs Jesus. I hope they did it. But they won't, because, you know, it is what it is. I never rolled on Napoleon banner, and I have him in MP4. He loves to spook people, apparently. He loves to spook you, Analog, and congratulations on MP4 Napoleon. That's really nice. Nice thing about Napoleon is that he is invuln pierce, so as long as the person is, as long as the person doesn't have, like, you know, Solomon defense, or can't get damaged bullshit, he does pretty well. Right, because he has attack up from 20%. Yeah, he increases, by the way, he has 40% attack damage for 1 turn. He has 20% MP up for 1 turn. And he also gives you 30% MP and invincibility for 3 turns. And also gives you 10 stars per turn. And on top of that, he gives you a ignore defense, so if they have a lot of defense, they can go straight fuck themselves. And it is an AoE that does 20% crit star at the end of the turn, allowing you to recycle, if not dish, more buster damage. And if you are fighting against divinity, extra overcharge allows you to do a little bit more big dick damage towards them. It's nice. It's really good. It's only 20% battery. It's trash. Anything works for Artemis. I'm not going to lie to you. For Artemis, to be my honest opinion, Power, I don't want any battery on Artemis. But at the same time, it won't be bad to give her a 30% battery, right? I'm not going to say she should, but giving her 30% battery will not be a bad idea. I wish that they'll give her something else in return instead of a battery, but that's the easy cop-out for sure. By the way, I got spooked by Artemis twice though. Oh, Keck W. This will happen more often because the gacha pool's getting bigger and bigger. Man, don't get me in. Oh man, Lord Roku, you're about to open up a Pandora box that I'm about to get fucking triggered to, my bro. Because, yeah, you're absolutely right, Lord Roku, right? The sheer amount of gacha pools we're currently going to have is fucking insane, and it sucks. I'm gonna tell you straight up, it fucking sucks. The current pool that we have in our banner is utter fucking trash can. Trust me, it's garbage. It is. It sucks because it is low-key impossible to get lucky. Because there's so many fucking garbage in the banner. Don't get me wrong. Some of the spooks are awesome, but at the same time, to the veteran players, any 4 stars and any 5 stars by now is absolute trash. Because they keep on power creeping, and simultaneously, we've been goshing for fucking 8 years. We practically have most of the servants MP4, MP5, and we don't need them. I don't really care. I'm in for FGO character personality, and the old man Moriarty is 10 out of 10. Oh, I agree. I love Moriarty. I wish there was more Moriarty interaction, old man Moriarty interaction. However, due to our CEO, and if you don't know who the CEO of Type Moon is, the Type Moon CEO is Takeuchi, and Takeuchi, who's the OG drawer of Saber, has decided he wanted to get a young Moriarty. So, unfortunately, we're gonna see a lot of young Moriarty than old Moriarty, but, well, I shouldn't say that. If you watch if you watch 6.5, you'll understand. You'll understand at 6.5. You'll know. Like you said, she or he do something. Like you said, he or she needs something. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, Japan has it worse. Yeah, it sucks, dude. I love it and hate it at the same time, right? Don't get me wrong. I love JP. I love FGO more than a lot of motherfuckers out there. But man, it's so hard to convince people to be like, hey, play this game. Because there's just so many shit now. And once they get to our level, right? Like, it sucks. I kind of don't want a lot of the new players to be like, hey, don't rush. Don't fucking rush. There's no reason for you to rush to get to our level. Because once you get to our level, it sucks. You know? Because if you are a veteran FGO player, there's just nothing to fucking do. There's nothing to do. It's just fucking farm over and over. That's it. There's no interludes to analyze. There's no interludes to analyze. Advanced Quest. Sure, Advanced Quest is fun, but nobody fucking cares about that shit. And, you know, like, there's barely any fucking strength in these coming in left and right. And there's nothing. If it's a dead week, it's a fucking dead week. It sucks big balls of steel. And, however, we do have news, right? As you can see on my screen. Mana Prisms. New month, new Mana Prisms. So MASH came to save the day and said, hey, how about we have some Karudea Mornings? So if you don't know, the new craft essence is called Karudea Mornings. It is a hybrid craft essence. The fucking weirdest part about this, chat, is that this card is designated for demi-servants and Persuado servants only. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a pretty awesome craft essence. Very cute. So, if you guys do not know, anything that's considered as a demi-servant or a living servant is considered positive. Yeah. It's demi-servants and people that's living now, right? AKA the living human. That's the trait. Anybody that has living human trait will have the application of additional 20% in the craft essence. Right? That's pretty cool. 5 times 4, 20. And they gave us 20. So in a weird way, they gave us a really strong craft essence for demi-servants and living servants. Bruh. Like, what the fuck do you mean? There's barely, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. There's only 24 servants that fits the fucking criteria. Right? And then if you're like, oh, but you didn't check demi-servants. Chat. There's only one fucking demi-servant, bro. It's just MASH. So there is 24 servants that's going to apply to this craft essence. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome, right? Like just like the NFF, I don't know where to get those, chat. How do I get there? How do I get there, chat? I don't know how I get there, chat. What up, Char? Sorry, I'm on a huge ass fucking tangent. But I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit. Oh, there we go. So Wada Arco drew us a nice craft essence that specifically says gains animal characteristic characters by 20%. These are the animalistic character traits that gives you 20%. So we got what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 37. There's 37 characters that can pop off on a 20% bonus with NFF service, right? NFF service of 20%, 37 server. It's awesome, right? At least it's over 30. You have diversity, which is cool. And at least there is, what? How many spookables are here, chat? I don't know the specifics. But I don't know how many spookables out here. But just do also remember that, like, some people have to be in their costumes in order for these shits to apply, right? Like, for instance, Rogi Shiki, Skasaha, Seisho and Kiara, Kiji Kojo, Paul Bunyan, and Cole, right? Like, it's pretty cool, right? It's awesome. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, some of the servants has to be locked in some of their costume ascensions or ascensions in general, but the fact that it still procs is a thumbs up. It's awesome. It's cool. But, you know, having a new craft essence that's lower than 30 is pretty fucking bullshit. But, I mean, it is what it is. We knew that this is coming. We knew this was coming, so we can't complain, right? We can't complain because this was coming way ahead of our time. Ever since we saw NFF, we were just like, yeah, this shit is going to be a trend. This shit is going to be a thing. No problem. A dead week every now and then is not bad. Not like this, though, bruh. So, yeah, let me tell you something fun. Do you know our next content is, chat? Congratulations. When is JP ending their event? When's JP ending their event? When is JP ending their event? March 2nd? No shit. On the 6th? Okay. Oh yeah, it is on the 6th. So, like, bruh. Right, like, you go to the Valentine event. It's until the March 6th, which we have 5 days of, by the way. 5 days. It's not bad. Don't get me twisted. It ain't too shabby, chat. What are we supposed to do? Right. After the 6th, okay? After here, right? This is the problem that JP's gonna have. After here, there is no son of a bitch. There is no content until the 20th. Until the 20th, there is 0 content. Best case scenario, they give us a interlude, they give us a upgrade, they give us a Olga Murray Challenge Quest Part 2, anything, right? They'll probably give you another event that's going to be pre-prep for, well, actually. You know what? I bet. God damn it. So there it is. So in technicality, this event is supposed to cover us until the 20th of fucking March, which legitimately is, hey, finish the fucking quest. If you have not caught up, let's get you caught up. The fucking campaign. So you have to log in 7 times to get all these apples and all these mana prisms. Awesome. Simultaneously, apparently interludes are half off. What? Oh. Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay. So they apparently, this is actually nice in a way. I hate it and like it at the same time. So what they say here is that Lost Spell 7 and Sosho 1, aka Ordeal Call 1, for those people who don't understand what Sosho means, every servant that plays, essentially everybody that involves Sosho, right? Anything that involves LB7 plus Ordeal Call 1, all the servants interlude will be unlocked. In a way, it's a spoiler, but at the same time, it's kind of a cop-out saying, hey guys, we don't have any interludes, but how about the interludes that we already have? You can play it practically for free if you beat a certain requirement. Like, for instance, my daughter's interlude requires LB3 to be beaten in order for it to be unlocked. Kama Assassin requires Singularity F, and Lost Belt 6 and Interlude 1 to be completed. Is that Lang Lang? Yep, Lang Lang, Lang Lang. Lang Lang requires Singularity F to unlock. Nitocris Caster requires Singularity 6. Jilde Ray Saber requires Singularity 1. Finish all these and you will get Saint Courts, 1 Noble Phantasm upgrades. You know, it is what it is. It's practically free if you finish the said requirements. And then they have Master Mission, which is a Master Mission, aka Extra Mission, which says, hey, if you beat Ordeal Call 1, aka Social 1, which is Paper Moon, right? You get all this shit. It's pretty decent amount of Saint Courts, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not too shabby. You are allowed to get, in maximum, 200 Mana Prism, 2 Rare Prism, 75-star Embers, 1... What the fuck is that again, chat? Oh no. 1 Lore Crystal, and 30 Saint Courts. So, free gotcha mat if you finished Ordeal Call 1, which is nice. How are you, Yuna? Welcome to the Trubs ranting stream, I suppose. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying this silly little rant. I'm low-key tired of FGO not giving us new information, not giving us new lore, just kind of being a bitch. You know, my quote unquote, my kitty gloves are off. You know what I'm saying? My kitty gloves are gone. I love Aniplex, I love Lasengo, but god damn it, man, I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit. Where they're treating us like Genshin Impact, they're making so much money that they don't give two fucks about the game, and it just fucking sucks. However, if I want to twist this in a positive way, right? However, it's awesome because they don't have content. I get to play Yakuza. I get to save Super Earth. And you and I can defeat the commie automatons and destroy bugs for oil. And I'll probably play some, you know, Helldivers too later today. It is what it is. I get to play other games. Hooray. I know. That's the greatest thing of all. That's the greatest positive things out of this quote-unquote semi dead content-esque game. I find it funny that people shit on Lasengo and act like DW wasn't oppressed by Aniplex's decision to remember that the first 5-star ticket Aniplex wouldn't allow that until Nasu stepped in and allow it. Have us to do it. You don't need to love Aniplex. Aniplex is a problem. Aniplex is a problem. And I hate it. But it is what it is. But hey, remember, by clearing Lost Belt, right? By clearing Lost Belt 7 and Sosho, if you don't know what Sosho is, it's Ordeal Call 1, you get practically a lot more sync words, right? So essentially, if you've beaten Paper Moon, you get all this. The 30 sync chords, the lore, 75-star, 5-star Ember, 2 rare Prism, 200 mana Prism. It's not bad. So if you guys haven't catch up, hey, catch up. Ordeal Call 2 is going to be fucking wild. And if you guys don't know what's going to involve Ordeal Call 2, make sure you check out the last live stream because we talked all about it. And what the fuck? So, hey, remember spending AP on LB7 and Paper Moon? Well, they said, hey, Ordeal Call 2 is coming up. Everything else is 0 AP. So, you've got no excuse. LB7 is 0 AP, so you can't fail. And Paper Moon is 0 AP, so you can't fail. It is what it is. They want you to catch up to Ordeal Call 2, which I can respect and understand. So, if you guys have the time to do it, do it. You'll gain from it. Trust me. So just clear it as best as you can, as fast as you can. Simultaneously, they're giving you guys lay stones. Finally, they're giving you lay stones, and you can use lay stones all the way up to... Okay, cool. So yeah, this laystone, this fucking thing, applies to everything. That also includes Season 1 and Season 2's main quest. Simultaneously, they finally, so you can do it to Epic of Remnant 1 through 4, 5.5, 6.5, and Sosho Paper Moon, which is awesome. You only have until the end of March to do it, so do not waste it. If you need more leyline stones, aka 3 command seal in a cube, right? Because leyline stone is powerful. You can buy it from Mana Prism for about 10 Mana Prisms per Mana Prisms. So if you buy if you have 100 Mana Prisms, which you should, you'll be able to continue. You'll have plus 10 continues. It's not bad. So Leyline Stone includes Advent Singularity, which is Epic of Remnant 5.5, 6.5. You cannot use on limited events or main interludes, so be careful. Okay, so that's very smart. Then you got your Socio 2. Socio 2 is coming out on bottom, right below March. So it's going to be on the 21st all the way through the 31st. Speculation is that it's going to be on the 29th. Some people say it's going to be on the 28th. And yeah, it is what it is. We will not know the date. We don't know the specific date of the live stream because on the 20th, right? On the 20th, we'll have a live stream about it. So we'll probably know the date in this live stream. And then on the 24th, right? On the 24th, best case scenario, FGO will get another anime. If it's not FGO getting another anime, this is the perfect platform to advertise Fate Strange Fake, right? Because God knows when fucking Fate Strange Fake is coming out. Because fuck me, we've been waiting for around 2 years. And it's been a year since the quote-unquote anime of Fate Strange Fake came out, right? So, who fucking knows how it will happen. Otherwise, I think they're working on a new project, and by 10th Annie, they'll announce it. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is definitely at the 10th Annie, which is horseshit at its incarnate. But at the same time, do understand that if you don't know the circumstances, understand that low-key Lysengle is understaffed and overworked. 100%. If anybody else tells you that Lysengle is not doing their best, tell them to go fuck themselves. It's a catch-22 situation that Lysengle has, is because they need to satisfy the audience. Simultaneously, they are understaffed, like Char says. It sucks because Lysengle has officially became a black company, not because of the shit that they demand. It was because it already was. From the DW days, it was already a black company. And if you guys don't know what the term black company means it is an unfair work ethics and unfair hour overtime out the wazoo, barely getting treated like a human, not paid as much as they should. It is what it is. It's the classic catch-22. We can bitch and moan all we want, but the truth is, Lysengle doesn't have enough staffs. And the reason they don't have enough staffs is because they have a bad track record, because they would crush all the animators and they would crush all the they would crush all the all the animators, all the writers, all the drafters, all the X, Y, and Z's, because they try to do it to make the game good, which it was awesome, it was cool, but now the shit that they pulled off is slowly but surely catching up to them. This is a shitty take, right? This is gonna be a shitty take, and I understand, but understand that where I'm coming from is just out of logic and not out of malice, okay? The only good thing that Lysengle became Lysengle and work under Aniplex is that Aniplex can low-key force people to go to Lysengle, and they can fill the quote-unquote man quota, right? Personnel quotas for Lysengle to properly function, right? That's the good thing about Lesengo being under Aniplex, because Aniplex can force people under Aniplex to go to Lesengo. But don't get me wrong. It's a bad take, but it's the truth. Right? You know what I mean? What up, Bob? We're talking about some toxic things. I hope you are enjoying the toxicity. But other than that, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Trub's low-key kind of ranting that Aniplex is a fuck-up and Lesengo needs Jesus. But we want more from Lesengo, but they're understaffed. I just got here. Well, welcome! I hope your work is perfectly fine. Oh shit, I've been practically ranting for about 30 minutes, so we'll stop from there. We're moving on. We'll move on from the ranting. Work can suck it. That's right, work can suck it. Yes, sir. Yeah, brother. So how was NA's live stream? Tell me all about it. We'll move on. We'll have a positive note, okay? We'll move on from there. How was the NA live stream? I went to sleep before it ended. What? You're the third person who told me this shit. Was it that bad? Damn. What the fuck? It was over 2 hours long. I see that. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. What? Why is it over 2 hours and 30 minutes? What the fuck? What? Yeah, like, look at their live streams. 30 minutes, 4 hours, an hour. Wow, they fucking deleted the previous bod. What? Come on, bro. Stop deleting previous bods. Hello, Broken Coconuts. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You on the sleep mode? Bro, why are you sleeping? Wake up! Wake up. I can't go to sleep. You're not allowed to go to sleep, but welcome to the stream. But are you incentivizing? Are you describing how that live stream felt? If so, damn, it was that bad, huh? Hot diggity dog. I'm gonna skim it.
Like the break room on the couch.
What is this? Is this casting couch? Is Albert just memeing casting couch like the porno couch? What's going on here?
Who are you, Michael? I'm Michael. I'm the assistant localization producer.
Is this Jesus? I heard in FGO live stream. I barely watch FGO live stream. So all I know is that apparently there's this new guy that's called Jesus that low-key is currently saving NA stream. That's translation Jesus. Oh, dude. Is he saving the live stream for like the past few months? Yes. It was that slow? Okay, I got you, Broken. But how are you? Welcome to my stream. If you guys don't, if you don't know, Broken, I'm a JP streamer. I try not to spoil too much. On Thursdays, we, open the lid and talk about LB7s and above. But usually we stop the we stop around LB7 now for NA players, so you guys don't get super spoiled. I am a Japanese. If you don't know, I am a translator. I translate every FGO live stream. That's JP, of course, and give you guys context, give you guys what's actually being happening. I am a translator of Nasu verse and Nasu language, and giving you guys more information instead of TLDRs or just a skim of bullshit, right? Because a lot of people translate with machine translations, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, machine translation is ass because they only know the surface level and not the deeper level. But if you enjoy your stay, make sure you hit that follow button. It does help me out. We're trying to get that 9K by the end of July. So your follow does help out. Other than that, right now, I am about to analyze NA live stream. I'm gonna skim it. I ain't gonna listen to all 2 hours and 30 minutes of bullshit because I don't really care about NA live stream. But I love them. How you doing, Relaxed Owl? Welcome back. And we are about to begin. And if you guys don't know what you guys are hearing right now, I'm mixing up my shake. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's, guess what? That's right, it is fucking ad. Get hit with ad, bitch. It's rogueenergy.com. If you ever are interested in an energy drink, hydration drink, etc., and want a sugar-free, gluten-free, and there's another free in there. Give me a second. Sugar-free, soy-free, gluten-free. I can never get the soy part done. Make sure you hit the link below. And if you ever want to buy stuff from there, type in TLT to get 20% off. It does help me if you type in the code. Of course. I'm sponsored by them, so it's only natural that I advertise it every so often now. Give me a second. I gotta go to the restroom. I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna talk about what the hell's happening. If you guys can tell me the TLDR of this live stream, when I come back and I'll read it, I'll stop the VOD. We'll move on to something else. So thanks. So that's Jesus, huh? So that's Jesus? God bless.
I've been here since 2018, just
hey, thank God for coming in, bro. I heard good news because translator Jesus stepped into the live stream.
More people since then as well. And I don't think... I mean, we had one stream really early on. Like that had all of us at like the break room on the couch. Oh, yeah. I would just like laying there playing chill. Yeah. Yeah. And we haven't done a lot of those for a long time. So a stream with just everybody here. It's been a while, you know. So
yeah.
Hopefully we can
be together.
Yeah. Let's see if we can bring back the wailing corner, Albert. The raincoat Albert.
I still have that picture somewhere. Yeah, I think I have it. I have it like
prison's concealment.
B.
A. B, because my face is just there. All right, so today we're going to kind of look back on the prologue, part 1, part 1.5. We're going to kind of do it in the way of we're going to have a quiz show going on at the same time, and then after each segment, each question regarding each question of the quiz will be about a specific part of the main story. So after that, we'll kind of talk about it and stuff like that. So let's move on to the quiz segment. Who wants to be the QP millionaire? Whoa. All right, so next let's move on to something more fun. We're calling this the Who
Something more fun? What the fuck is this? What is happening?
We have a quiz prepared that covers prologue, part 1, and part 1.5 scenario. It's multiple choice.
Trivia?
This is what I like to early. Are you ready?
One thing about this, I do like the fact that they are using the FGO background, right? Like every FGO background is being used here as an asset use, which I do respect because the FGO background assets underrated, right? People do not use it as often as they should because it's a pretty good background. So glad to see Albert using in the background. Let's move on.
As ready as I'll ever be. All right, so let's move on to the first question.
I get lifelines, don't I?
You do get lifelines.
What the fuck is happening?
Everybody's QP is in your hands.
Okay.
Must get this right. All right, so let's move on to the first question.
What's going on
The
here?
question is based on Fuyuki. So, well, actually, no. The first question is based on overall FGO.
Okay.
General knowledge. So, Avengers are effective.
Avengers are effective against blank and weak against blank. Which two servants fit in the blanks respectively? Ruler and Moon Cancer. What? This is a quiz?
Against
What the fuck?
question mark. A weak against question mark. Which two servant classes fit in the blank respectively? Now they're...
Why are they asking that to the translators who's fucking read the... What? I don't understand. This got to be a joke, right? I mean, I suppose to a new person, this is a good question to ask. It's just so weird to ask it to a person who's been translating for a couple of years, at least a couple of months. It sounds rigged. It was fixed from the start, I suppose.
The choices. So choices 1, A is shoulder and moon cancer. Choices 2, B is ruler and moon cancer. Choice C is foreigner and shoulder. Choice D is moon cancer and alter ego. Insert thinking BGM.
I don't need to think.
Insert BGM of thinking.
I know the answer.
And which is?
Ruler moon cancer.
You're correct!
Yay!
More of it. So how was it?
Wait, do we get a million QP just because she answered it correctly?
And that was the first question for
Hold up.
Who Wants to Be a QP Millionaire?
So do we get a million QP because we answered the question correctly?
So
Is this true?
How was it?
How was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 10 million QP? Hey man, this live stream was worth it. 10 million QP free. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
I like that confidence.
Wow.
Damn, she fucking hit with the hair bling.
First, let's take a look at, and we have.
Why are we going to Singularity F? But then in 2017, by the way, interestingly enough, to 2017, it'll probably be changed to 2016 if you read it correctly. 2017, without a warning. A future domain recorded by Shima vanished? What, doggy? Did I mention the stream was wrong? Oh, true. We get 10 million QPs, but they had to answer 13 questions. Holy shit. 13 questions? What the fuck? Olga Murray. Dr. Roman. By the way, it's not spoiler. He's gonna play a significant role later in Ordeal Call 2, so just remember his name. Remember him again if you guys forgotten about him. It's not gonna be an Ordeal Call 2, just Ordeal Call in general. Ah! My god, the fact that they still have the balls to go with Altria. Stop with this Altria shit. You know, the more I look back into the OG story, the more I can understand to an extent. In a weird way, too, right? That MASH do be the most OP weapon of humanity. It's really weird, but it's the truth.
火を決意極光は反転する光を飲めエクスカリバーモルガーンフォーグ展開します
DMCA! DMCA! Ah! We're gonna skip all that shit to prevent DMCA. You already know the song and how great that is.
Yeah.
I remember when I started, I thought she was going to be a really big character.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, so this is going to be, okay then.
No, like, you know, the kind of like the typical trope of like you have your main character, a band of main character now, and they're just go on this travel with you, and
and they're dead.
Oh.
And they're dead. Let's go.
Yeah.
Did you know about like Singularity F before you joined?
No.
Oh wait, is this girl asking Jesus if he know about Singularity F?
Actually, I played Singularity F the night before my interview with Albert. And that was about as far as I got that night. And so yeah, that was like the extent of my knowledge was like that first few scenes. So I don't even think I got to things going really bad before the interview.
Well, that's cool. We got to learn about Jesus and him joining the staff early. Didn't know what the fuck FGO was before the interview, so he decided to be smart and played FGO.
At least for me, since I was there since it got localized in
Right.
English, I had no prior.
Damn, girl, stop flexing on Jesus!
I was like living through it with everybody else, and so.
Yeah, no, my experience was vastly different as the guy that they made just watch and read everything strapped to a chair for those first couple of weeks. You're way too happy about that. Send help.
Yeah, and
What the fuck did Jesus just say? What?
Everything strapped to a chair for just. Yeah, no, my experience was vastly different as the guy that they made just watch and read everything strapped to a chair for those first couple of weeks. You're way too happy about that. Send help.
Bro, I don't think he's lying. I don't think Jesus is lying, guys. I think they really did fucking strap him to a goddamn chair and made him read all fucking Singularity F all the way to LB6. That would be fucking wild.
Yeah, and I started playing. Actually, I started playing FGO before I joined. I don't play South America, so day one player. Whoop, and
So if you guys don't know, fun fact, Albert has been playing FGO before NA server started. I did have a confirmation with him during Anime Expo of Japan. I had a nice little conversation with him one-to-one. Simultaneously, we coordinated our Japanese talk in order to not get suspicious around the NA player. So we talked about some things in Japanese. He is a JP player as well as NA player, so he's pretty awesome.
day one player. Whoop. Day one player. Whoop. It's very different because like when you put Fuyuki, originally I thought it's like, oh, they're just going to kind of rerun the story of Stay Night and they kind of make like something out of it. It kind of is and it isn't. It's like a very different. Obviously, the stage is set in Fuyuki, and then Kuhurin show up in a very different way than I thought as a caster. So later when they animated out with First Order, I was just like.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, FGO First Order is officially canon. Sanctioned by Nasu, approved by Nasu. First Order is low-key canon in the anime universe. Don't get that twisted. In the anime universe. It's different from the FGO game universe. It's different from FGO manga universe. It is an anime canon universe.
Kuhurin's so cool. Yeah. Oh, Kuhurin's so cool. So yeah, and it's a very special start for FGO, and you know, basing Fuyuki, I guess what's a better place to start a brand new Fate?
It is. I think the thing that really stuck out for me when I was playing it is I had played mobile games, and I'm playing this one. This one has a story. This one has a story that matters.
It has a lot of story.
Yeah, this one has a lot of story, and it matters. And oh, okay.
And then I wish there's more story I can tell about that process, because there's a lot of story I can tell about that process with how it involved just me and Carl, and another editor at the time. But maybe another time if we can kind of talk more about how the dawn of Fake Run Order English. Yeah.
I have two, yeah.
So then next, let's go into the first singularity. So back to the quiz. All right, so
What?
we're moving on to the
FGO
second
don't want to be
question.
updated? What are you talking about, Dan? Why is FGO don't want to update to you, Dan?
Early
What's going on? What happened? Tell me, my son.
So, question. During main
Their main character and MASH's first assignment. How did MASH explain why they failed their first contact with the French Scout Brigade?
character and Mash's first assignment, how did Mash explain why they failed their first contact with?
Oh, because they are fucking demons. Because they were different, and attires were fucking demonic.
Choice A, they should have greeted them in French. Choice B, they should have explained their situation in simpler terms. Choice C, they should have looked.
I don't know, my emulator is doing bad stuff again. Oh no, you might have to update your emulator, bro. That might be the worst case scenario, because FGO is upping their requirements little by little, so you might just have to update the emulator in order for it to work.
At them in the eye. And choice D, they shouldn't have spoken to them in the first place.
I have no clue what the fuck it was. I'm pretty sure it was B,
tell you what I would choose,
but
I do remember this particular scene, and it is A.
They should have greeted them
oh,
in
true,
French.
true, because it is
Final
French.
Answer.
Final answer.
And you are correct.
Yeah, because it was a French singularity, and they spoke to them in like Japanese/English, which they were just like, they're speaking the devil's language. That's right, I forgot about that.
Out of the many languages I speak, French is not one of them. And we'll talk more about this chapter.
I was gonna try Hacker Man. Say good luck,
Oh,
man. I hope
another
it works.
question got right. Oh,
No pressure.
even though we still have 11 more questions to go.
No pressure.
So,
I don't like this. Like by the way, all their smiles, TLDR chat, is a corporate smile. If you guys don't know what a corporate smile is, a smile that you make in order to look happy, in order to appease the person that is talking to you. That is what you call a corporate smile. And I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. All of them do be looking like they busting out a corporate smile. Don't you guys think so? Don't you guys think that they're doing that? Am I tripping? Am I the one that's tripping? Or are they? Dun dun dun. So what do you guys think? I'm wrong? Are you sure about that? When Rito do their devlogs, it's true.
first thing.
Like, here, that's actually a good point. Let's fucking bust out Rito devs. Rito Riot devlog. Let's compare their fucking fake ass smile versus their smile. So remember their smile, chat. You see their smile? They're smiling, right? He ha ha ho ho ho, right? Let's look at the fucking Rito smile.
And I'm Pew, aka Pew Pew Lasers.
Look at them! They're fucking force smiling! Look at them!
You might notice that Medler isn't with us today, and that's because he's out getting married.
Damn, Medler said, I'm out, peace.
Lasers.
You might notice that
Medler said, I can't have this bullshit. It's time for me to get married to get out of this
Medler isn't
job.
with us today,
Hey, God bless.
and that's because
God
he's out
bless.
getting married. So congratulations to the happy couple.
Man, look, he is so pissed. Inside this man is, he's seething. He's seething right now. He's like, I wish I had a wife. I wish I could use Mary as an excuse to get out of this fucking devlog.
Don't worry, you'll see him again soon.
Not
Damn, this bitch fucking drew him to the Shadow Realm. He said, we'll drag his ass in the next dev. Don't you fucking worry.
invited to the wedding.
Not invited to the wedding. You sure goddamn right you are. I don't think he wants anybody in the Rito dev area to be in the wedding.
No, but today is Thursday, February 15th, so anything that happens after that date won't be covered today.
We really hope you've enjoyed the start of season 2024 so far, and we'll have Riot Frox on here to talk about some learnings and what we're doing next. After that, we'll be back to give you some updates on Vanguard, the new co-op versus AI bots, and a few other topics.
Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Long Harrison, aka Riot Froxen.
You see how everybody has that little slit in their mouth? If you notice, everybody has a slit in their mouth. You notice that, by the way? Everybody has this little slit in their mouth. You see that? That's when they are fucking, whatchamacallit. That means that they've been fake smiling for a long ass time. And you'll see it in mine as well, because I work at retail. So I gotta fucking fake smile for these dumb fucking customers, you know? No disrespect to my customers, but man, some of them are dumb bitches.
Questions to go.
It is what it is.
No pressure.
So first.
Wait, why didn't they go backwards? This is a story of taking back our future. FGO, hell yeah, brother.
That surprised everybody.
Yeah, that was quite a reveal.
It was like, John can have an altar? It makes sense.
But when you first saw it, I remember, wait, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, in Orleans of all places, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. And that became a t-shirt.
That became a that line. Okay. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
That line. Okay. Oh.
Yes. I mean, in Orleans of all places, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. That. Yes. Yes.
That line. Okay. So.
Wait, why is Albert saying that line? You should just explain the specific part where Marie Antoinette legitimately fought off Jalter to buy time for the protagonist, sacrificing herself and saying the fucking main quote saying let them have cake too, and fucking defending the final battle between Marie and Jalter. What the fuck?
That line that became a t-shirt.
That became a t-shirt. It was a great line. So that one was just I think I initially wrote it in the lack of sleep. So also, I saw the translation, and then I was like, sure. And then I'm like, and then I talked to the editor at the time, is this okay? The editor was like, sure. And then it come back to me again, I'm like, sure. I mean, ultimately, it makes sense.
This is our process, by the way.
It makes sense.
Is that no? Please. I think Jesus is telling the truth. And if that's the process, we're so fucked. If that is the process of getting merch in NA, we are so fucked. What the fuck?
It makes perfect sense because I think Japanese was a Shikuyoro?
Why are you asking?
Damn! Jesus! Damn, bro! Jesus hit you with the hard asking question. Why are you asking this? We don't know Japanese. God. What the fuck? Are they what?
You don't know?
Why are you asking?
On that part, because it's
So, I'm glad that she's the one that did not say I don't speak Japanese, because she is the official translator of FGO. But I like the sheer fact that this girl straight up said I don't speak Japanese, and these guys are... What are these guys, chat? Can you guys tell me who these guys are? Aren't they the translator team? Am I wrong? Are they just FGO NA staffs? Well, besides her, because she is official translator, and I respect her. So are these 3 FGO NA staff? Because I know Albert can quote-unquote translate. So they're technically Aniplex of American staff. So they're staff members, not a translator. In technicality, she is a translator, and I know her, and I respect her, and I think she's currently cringing due to the fact that she just straight up said she don't speak Japanese.
It's basically, it's been a long time. So it's Marie using a Japanese slang. And she's like, oh, I never heard something like this before. And we're just like, what was something that Marie would never say?
Jesus! Who the fuck is following me? Anime lover, so many ones. Thank you so much. Big Preach, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What's happening here? Since I didn't watch a live stream, low-key, I'm just shitting on the NA live stream. You know, let's be honest. I try to be nice, but, in the end, the video will probably see me shitting on NA live stream.
He'll sell my homie. And then, I know it created quite a buzz on social media at the time when it first came out. There was a lot of meme that came out. We all saw it. And I think when the USA tour, when we had to design it, we just embraced it. You know, we just embraced it. Embraced the meme. We made a t-shirt out of it. I think it's still one of... I love all of our product that we got put out, but I think that t-shirt was just like... Yeah.
We sold through that really quickly.
Yes.
Really quickly.
So, can anybody tell me what the fucking meme is for Marie Antoinette speaking Japanese stuff that's got translated to English?
Yeah.
I don't know this meme because I didn't pay attention to NA
We're
until
also going to how
Babylonia.
Jump Alter came to be, and I think for Jodare, for a character that a lot of people's first impression was, I hate this guy.
He's not a likable man.
He's not a likable.
As child murderers go.
But I think a lot of thought was given into every character.
The fact that the girl on the left side, the far end side, had to ask, are we allowed to say that, kind of low-key shows off the sensitivity that NA has been given in order to appease their audience. In actuality, if you know Gilda Ray Caster, aka your first impression to Gilda Ray is a child murderer. Because the first time you see him, he legitimately murders like 5 kids, no problem. And he legit lets one kid go. And before the kid can make it to the door, he legitimately snuffs his hopes out and fucking murders him outright. Right? That's how fucked up Gilda Ray Caster was at the time. Right? However, in the FGO game, he was a saber. He's aka what the voice actor would call Gilda Lily, because he is the nicer version, he is the kinder version, and he is the quote-unquote OG version before the fucked up insanity that's called Caster.
And it's not just a good character. It's not just it's not just the protagonist or the good guy's part, the bad guy's part. You know, with Jung Alter being so important to that story, I think a lot of thought was given into Gilda Ray's struggle, Gilda Ray's almost religious obsession over John, and how that everything, and
Really?
You're absolutely right, chat.
We put some.
the 10 million kill about the chapter. It seems the question.
Is that the "What's up, my homies" meme? Oh, is that the meme? I don't know. It could be true,
Just
you
right?
know.
Just right.
We don't need to tweak it out a little bit harder.
No. You make it sound like that's rare.
So, Okeanos.
No, I think Lauren's doing great. I don't
Okay.
think we need to. Yeah. You make it sound like that's rare.
So, Okeanos. We also have a recap video. Check it out.
Man, that is such a weird tension. Why did she say that? Why does she say that in a live stream?
Video. Check it out.
We need to. Yeah. I think they've been just right.
Just
They've
right?
been just right.
We don't need to.
Wait, what was the quiz? When Singularity was replenished in the shield's end of the 4 Okeanos Sea, what was Frances Drake's wish as her reward for saving the era before she vanished? Yeah, isn't it C?
Mental.
You sure?
So I'm gonna go with 3. C.
For main character to remember the journey with Drake as a fun one?
Yes.
And you're correct!
Yeah, okay. By the way, this wasn't a live stream. It was low-key pre-recorded YouTube premiere. Okay. That's good to know.
The chapter. It
I
seems
mean,
so-
low-key still, right? Even if it's pre-recorded. Just this girl specifically say that Michael rarely gives positive comments.
questions has been a
Like,
little bit,
don't you think that's like a
easy.
low-key
just
jab
right.
during a live
Just
stream
right.
slash during
Just
recording?
right.
That's
we don't
fucked
need
up.
To tweak it out a little bit harder.
No. I think Lauren's doing great. I don't
Okay.
think we need to. Yeah.
Watched it last night. How was it, Eddie? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. How was it? It's jab for sure? Okay.
You make it sound like that's rare.
So, Okeanos. We also have a recap video.
She laughs. After he said it, she laughs.
Check it out.
My eyes, my ears. Wait. Why did Albert ask Okeanos question before Okeanos come out? Shouldn't it be Okeanos, then the Okeanos question? Anyway, that's too nitpicky. They had the option to edit stuff and they didn't it. That's true. I liked Okeanos. It was a bit Pepega in the end round, but it is what it is.
残暑開幕2つの時代を超え
So, Okeanos, how do we feel?
Wait, so my question is, why did they do this for 2 hours and 30 minutes? In my honest opinion with you, right? If this shit's pre-recorded, they should have splitted it into 2 segments, right? One for 1 hour and like maybe 15 minutes, or 1 through 4 Singularity, right? And then that'll be about 1 through 6, I guess. 1 through 6. And then 7 through 8, right? They would talk about how great Camelot was. They'll talk about how great Babylonia was, and how the final Singularity Temple of Time goes, right? If they were fucking smart, this pre-recorded live stream should have been fucking split it in half. One of them is to kick off the road for LB7 stream, and then one of them would have been live streamed before 6.5. Because why the fuck not? That's just content that you can just slide in. I don't understand why you... I don't want to say waste, because they didn't waste 2 hours and 30 minutes. I really hope they didn't waste 2 hours and 30 minutes. But it's been 1 day now, and the viewer count is less than 30K. It's not good. It's not that good. Right? 30K 17 hours ago for a Aniplex of America to get such bash. I understand. But just let me show you other videos that are shorter than 2 hours and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you've got fucking... Oh. Oh. I might have to take back what I said, huh? Wow. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't watched Blue Exorcist, I highly recommend you guys do so. Blue Exorcist is Blue Exorcist, by the way, the third season is so good. Unfortunately, second season smothered its reputation. I highly recommend checking out season 3. It's good. Season 3 is great. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna endorse season 3. Season 3 lit 100% top to bottom. If you given up on Blue Exorcist, please, I hope my word can back you up. Season 3 is lit because it's both talks about a side characters simultaneously. It really has a good story, and it gets hype. Every episode, it should get hype, as the chapter got hyped as well. It's filled with both mysteries, anticipations, double spying simultaneously, a good battle that's going to occur soon, and it's good stuff, right? Like I do recommend watching Blue Exorcist season 3. If you guys haven't watched Exorcist season 2, our first 2 seasons worth it. Alex, the first season, 100%. Season 2, you want to watch it because the exposition and the story progression is important, but they have chosen to prolong season 2 a little bit longer than they should have. So it feels a little bit drag, okay? So season 1 is fantastic. It's a banger. Alex, I highly recommend season 1. Season 2, I would say that you'll enjoy the first half of the episode, but then you'll see them drag the second half of the episode until like the last 3 episodes of the climax, which is really hype as fuck, because it goes back on the hype train. Because, like I said, they kind of bloated season 2 in order to prolong season 3. But season 3, and the reason why I tell you to watch season 2, because in season 2, there is a background story that happens while this bullshit is happening in the main scenario that actually plays a significant role in season 3. That's kind of the reason why I tell you to watch season 2, okay? It's like a Namek explosion in during 10 episodes. Yeah, unfortunately, season 2 actually, yeah, one of the parts does take 10 episodes to solve a problem because of circumstances, but they decided to use that circumstances in order to not explain it in season 3, which in a way was a good idea, but it did affect season 2, unfortunately. But season 3, if you guys haven't watched season 3, it's banger, right? Like, watch the first 2 episodes of season 3 and you'll fucking love it already. It's worth watching. Trust me. Season 1, 100% worth watching. You'll get hooked. Season 2, bear through that bullshit 10 plus episodes of bullshit, and then it'll get back on track because it's full of exposition, full of dialogue that's not technically needed, but they needed to blow the episode. Then season 3, hype as fuck. It's really good. Season 3 is banger, and it's going to be banger because it is the Illuminati arc, and it's cool. But anyway, get back to it. Also, the concept of BE is really good shit. Yes, I 100% agree. I love Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist is... It's awesome. Blue Exorcist is awesome. There's the Insider. There's the relationship between the 2 brothers is awesome. The whole world concept, the Gaia, the magic, the da-da-da-da-da. But anyway, going back to this.
R matey. R matey.
And it's like, what? So what are we doing? What? I want to know what happened. There is a lot more going on after that, but at that moment, when it started, I was like, what? So...
Still to this day, Blackbeard is a very, very likable character.
I want to give a shout out for Asterios.
Oh, best boy.
He's just such a good
best boy.
He's the goodest boy.
He's the goodest boy.
Damn, Jesus is an Asterius simp? I respect that. I respect that. You know when somebody fucking read the story when they say Asterios is a good boy.
Oh, that's right. Oh
Yeah,
my
exact-
god.
yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god.
You're just remembering
I
that
don't
now, aren't
remember.
you?
That scene is sad. Oh, that's the goodest moment. Yes.
By the way, LB6 got bad. Road 27 got a bad repair to begin, but that is true. That is true. Road 27, in JP's perspective, it was 100% buying time, but in a weird way, they did give us a drama log of TLDR to kind of get the plebs to just kind of understand what happens in each Lost Belt, so they can low key skip the story, right?
He's the goodest boy.
By the way, I've seen 120 Asterios. That is true. I also have seen a 120 Asterios. I've heard it from a couple of peoples, by the way. It was pretty awesome. The question is, are you an owner of Asterios
That's also
120?
where we met Jason,
Yes.
who was not the goodest boy.
Uh huh. Oh.
I've seen the pictures of that.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh.
Did we get to see this live stream? And if we see this live stream, did we not see? Why is this not in the fucking archives? Why did they delete the live stream? I don't understand. We should fucking see this videos. If I type in FGO Okeanos blah blah blah, we should be able to see this shit. Oh, actually, here. If whatchamacallit, if you are interested in Blue Exorcist, here's a preview for the Illuminati Saga, a preview of episode 8. This is not a spoilers because you have no clue what the fuck's going on.
みんなどこ行ったしかしサタン様の落とし子が
奥村凛を殺せばいい。もう人とか悪魔とか言ってる場合じゃないぞ。兄さん冷静になれ。冷静に。今こそ実力を試す時。それはどうなるか見てみたい。
That's it, right? It's so good. It's so fucking good. Highly recommend it. By the way, I'm a narrow simp, as the chat would say. I mean, it's understandable. I see it from your emotes. I see how you busting down and wrote down on your emotes. I see you're a narrow fan. And that's okay. Narrow's a good girl. Good guy.
Was that
Really
your
evil
song
in
when you
person,
dressed up
but
as
a
pirate?
good girl in general and
that's the
FGO.
first time I dressed up.
I've seen the pictures of you guys as pirates.
As pirate.
It's just, is it just them talking about all the fucking singularity?
Hey.
Individual identifying as himself an additional PMB spearheaded the program, a plan to spread a demonic fog throughout London. P was Parcelius von Heimhelm. M was Makiri Zogan. What the fuck was B? Babbage.
Bedivere. Choice B. Vodka. Choice C. Charles Babbage. And choice D. Brunhilde.
Wait. Why did you do that? You should have just said Babbage.
This one's an easy one, Albert. We'll have to go with Babbage.
Babbage? Are you sure this may be one of those trick questions?
1000%.
Rolling.
Um,
By the way, London has some interesting counter effects to these singularities. London is one of the few lost belts that London and America to this day is still a mystery lost belt due to the fact that there are some circumstances that you cannot answer until later down the line. Do they just show all the servants and their noble phantasm? Wait, they didn't show Tamamo or Kintoki? What the fuck? They're the ones who saved the day.
1888年聖杯をめぐる戦いは魔の霧にけぶるロンドンへフェイトグランドオーダー第4特異点ミストシティロンドン好評配信中
So now we can the style or just
those
that
great entrance, but they showed up was just like trying to upstage the last person's entrance.
like Gilgamesh.
Like Gilgamesh, yes.
So I'm not going to talk more
But we're
about
not
that. I'm
gonna-
just going to say
we're gonna-
Gilgamesh.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, we do it like just a video of Albert ranting about Gilgamesh. What a-
Renting.
Albert
mean praising.
expostulating about Gilgamesh.
Oh shit. They mentioned Kintoki in the quiz though, did they? When? Where? Three individuals identified as initial PMB spearheaded the plan to spread demonic growth through London. P was Parcellus, M was Makini, B was...
Questions.
There's no mention of Kintoki in London. That's what I was talking about, Burning. I don't care about 5.5.
Are you willing to stake the... Actually, go back. Actually, London.
We have a video, right?
We do have a video.
Oh yeah.
Overall, people can notice a lot of familiar characters from other IPs in the franchise, or
Yeah.
other titles in the big Fate IP.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So I feel first time in London, it's like after finish the story, obviously I can't talk too much about it. It's like
Why not? What do you mean? What the fuck? Why did he say I can't talk too much about London? What? This is a TLDR stream. Talk about the fucking stream in London. You're about to get LB fucking 7. Everybody and their mom has at least played this event. And if they don't play this event, they need to hear from this live stream because they're probably going to click that skip button.
more about the big overarching.
I feel like London is where the big plot starts
Yeah.
to kick it. Like there are a couple of moments in partway through and towards
Yeah.
the end where it's like, okay, here comes the big meta plot of all
Yeah.
the singularities.
Yeah, especially when they first enter a specific
Location.
place.
This is bullshit to hear. I don't care.
The many.
Okay, so are you telling me that in this live stream to prepare for Road to 7, LB7, they're not gonna fucking spoil the first season? It's been 5 years, guys. Start fucking talking about the story so the plebs can understand. Stop playing this, ooh, the new players should not know. I'm gonna tell you 300% the newer players do not give a fuck about the story. Because guess what? Even if they do, they won't understand when you say, hey, fucking Solomon shows up, says it's Gotea, and fucking tries to booty blast us with Tesla because he manipulated the lightning and summoned Tesla to destroy the singularity, and Kintoki and Tamamo rode the lightning with his lightning in order to save the fucking day. You say that to a random pleb, they do not fucking get it. They say, Trubs, what the fuck are you talking about? Then you hit him with, hey, why not read London? Because what I just said is 100% fucking true. And it's awesome. That's wild. 5 years, by the way. 5/6 years, chat, of FGO NA. It's crazy. They also do not know that Lancer Alter came up to test us as well. Exactly. There is a Lartoria Alter came out of her own volition to make sure that she fucking tests us to figure out if she is if they are ready for the bullshit that's come, right? AKA America, AKA what's the word again? It's America, Camelot, then Solomon. Brother, I don't even know what happened even after I read it. Yeah, and you know what? I 100% agree with you. I get you, freak, right? Like, if you're not a passionate FGO lore analyst, or if you don't know what the fuck is happening in FGO, and if you don't understand how the story goes and progresses and hints, and, like, if you don't know how to read a couple things ahead of the story of this FGO shit, you can get confused all the way up to, America. Because Singularity 1 all the way through America had multi-plot lines segmented towards you guys, with mini plot lines at hand, undermining the main plot line until until London, excuse me. Because after London, the entirety of the plot line is now revealed, and you know truly what the fuck starts to happen from 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But 1 through 3 was definitely a story that has undertone meanings to circumstances, but it also was a story of its own to train up protagonists and prepare the readers for next level things to come. It really was.
Many saber faces.
So I can understand that, like, why you don't get London. London was very convoluted, for sure, 100%.
That was but the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. And that kind of kick off into a lot of the plot that goes into the next overarching
Singularity.
Yes.
Which you have a quiz question to answer.
How about this Demon God?
In North America, Mythic War of Epidamus Umu, Queen Meb summons 28 demon god pillars, dubbed the 28 warriors. What is their official name? Technically, it's the Guard of Meb. They also use this in quote-unquote Fate Strange Fate.
28 warriors. What is their official name? Choice A, Grim Calatin. Choice 2, Crumb Calatin. Choice C, Clan Gallatin. And choice D, Clan Calatin. You want me to repeat that again? Yes. Clan Gallatin Calatin. The life. Phone of.
Hello, King.
It's it should be C. It should be Clan Gallatin, but it's
A is Graham Calatin.
it should be it's either Graham Calatin or Clan Gallatin, which I can't remember the specifics. Clan Calatin. There we go. It's Clan Calatin. There you go. So yeah, because essentially, what you don't know is that Strange Fake use that same concept of Clan Calatin in order to create a 28 security guards, right? Remember the quote-unquote Fate Strange Fake part? You type in Fate Strange Fake. They specifically have a... I don't know if they show you Whispers of Dawn.
Hey! Have you drank water today? No? Do it! Do it now!
They do not. Caster. You made a contract with me, heroic servant. Servant caster, Francesca. Okay. It's not there.
ことだと思わない。
I can't find it. But essentially, the security guys that you see him, right? It was D? Okay, yeah, it's D. It has the same notion, right? Because, yeah, it's Clan Calatin. I thought it was Clan Gallatin. But yeah, it's CC, which is Clan Calatin. They all sound the same. But the circumstances is that it's named, specifically named to 28 warriors of under Meb's control, which is a very powerful warriors. I got that wrong because it's the same shit, different J. Can I get strange fake Clan Calatin? See, there we go. I'll type in Clan Calatin, then they'll fucking show it. John Kaleidoscope. I don't care about English Dubcaster. Right here, perfect. God damn it. Stop! Stop moving! No clue what's going on here. I may have reinstalled it, everything again. Well, hopefully it works. Yeah, the whole stream, by the way, is kind of like this. Really? Damn, Eddie, that kind of feels bad, man. Kind of boring. But yeah, you see it in like couple pixels here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so blah blah blah. There's technically 28 of them. But yeah, you see these guys. These are also Ku Calatin, where essentially it's the same concept, right? Of bullshit. It's Meb's 28 loyal soldiers that's under the bar. I'm just telling you the references, the demonic pillars, while it was that circumstances, was also used in Fate Treasure.
I don't disagree that it was important. It certainly was important.
So
Continues to be important. I agree.
What is important?
More current, and it's like really timed.
And let's talk.
Out there, Lauren. I was working on something considerably more current, and it's like, wait, oh man, all the way back there. I don't know, Lauren. I was busy with other stuff. I don't disagree that it was important. It certainly was important.
So
Continues to be important.
And let's take a look at the recap video so we'll know how important.
Yes, to emphasize.
So we get.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna stick around here. Oh, you were asking? Didn't know if you actually wanted to know. Sorry. Oh no, you're good, Eddie. Just keep answering my questions. It is what it is. Right? Oh, damn. Well, it's one of those things that I felt it, right? I felt it in my bones, and I don't know. Like, it don't feel genuine. Simultaneously, it's pre-recorded, so anything bad probably got cut.
Literally mythical rivalry.
Yeah. And so, North America.
Why
very
indeed?
Epic. Why indeed? Segment and see. Back to the wooden vehicle that can drive through the desert Ozymandias gave to Leonardo da Vinci.
Wait, in Divine Realm of the Round Table Camelot, what is the name of the wooden vehicle that can drive through the desert Ozymandias gave to Leonardo da Vinci?
So choice A, all-purpose vehicular omnicopter Sphinx.
Okay.
Choice B, all-purpose vehicular ornithopter Sphinx. C, all-purpose vehicular opticopter Sphinx. Or all-purpose, D is all-purpose vehicular optic hopper Sphinx.
Okay.
Why do we need to know that? That vehicle is legitimately only that singularity usefulness. There is no reason for you to remember the all-purpose vehicular omnicopter Sphinx.
Oh, are we using another lifeline immediately already?
I'm gonna go out there.
Not Omnicopter.
Omnihopter. Oh yeah, because because remember it's Da Vinci. So yeah, I guess that's true. It has only been used once, and we never used it again or heard it again. That's true. Yeah. What up, Passfilm 2? Ornithopter Sphinx. I don't even know what the fuck is it in Japanese. But essentially, the concept that you needed to know is that Da Vinci created it so it is anti-wind resistance. You can go through sandstorms because it has its own stability, and simultaneously it has it was a four-wheel driven, and it had the capability to balancing itself because it has the you know how you use you know how whenever you go surfing, there's like 3 different types of surfing model, and one of the surfing model has that long stretch, so it has an anchor. It was like that, essentially. The concept was. But how you doing, Pastry? How you doing? Why are you watching this? Oh, because it is what it is. I can't remember the fucking copter's name, okay? Because I only even know it in Japanese. I don't even know it in English.
So come on, this is a fake. Yeah,
I hope you're doing swell, friend. Welcome to stream.
Is that live?
Yes, and the
Anti-male
anti-male
phantasm.
MP, that was how I got through it.
Yeah, so a lot of people, I even remember at the time, people were just looking up, oh, you know, how do you beat Gwen?
Yeah.
And then people were just like, what do you mean? Just bring a 3-star. I'm like, what do you mean just bring a 3-star? Yeah,
Instructions unclear.
Yeah, you didn't save Uriel? No?
What do you mean you don't save all of your 3 stars?
So I think at that point...
Damn, that is actually true. In a weird way, right? Like, a lot of people from day one, including us streamers, have been telling a lot of the NA new players to be like, hey, don't fucking, don't lose all your 1-star to 3-star, right? MP5 all of them first, then throw them all into the trash can. Obviously, people don't know how to fucking listen to that concept. So when Gawain did come to NA, just like JP, everybody and their mom panicked when you only really just needed Uriel and couple of waiver backups to just loop the fucking circumstances at will.
A lot of people are willing to get,
my Arash airline never made it to the movie stage. To be honest though, Burning, the fact that he did not use Stella except for that emotional moment actually plays a very significant role than him using it to travel left and right. I honestly think they made a good movie decision to not use Stella until it was the appropriate time. Because if you used Stella left and right, or at least Arash Airline left and right, it would not have made Arash very impactful, right? Because that Stella that saves you from Rongo Minyad was very important. And while it was very still important in the game, it would have lost its taste in the movie. And they did use a lot of hyperplot convenience, so a lot of like side quests got removed, which is understandable.
Really have to,
I mean,
be careful who
speaking
you
of
bring.
low rarity archers, though.
Arash. A very, very epic scene.
That was a great scene.
That was great. It was animated amazingly in the movie. There's a lot I can talk about.
Why not talk about it?
That chapter introduced just so many cool. I mean, Ozymandias, Nitocris, Arash, like just so many people that are coming into the story that were really cool. And Mordred came back.
And there was another very cool character that we'll also talk more in the next chapter.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later because
in the
Lauren
next chapter part. So probably a lot of you guys might be stuck at chapter 6 right now.
we've now given you the hint as
Yeah.
to how to get unstuck.
I mean, instead of a hint, we literally just tell you who to bring.
We did just tell you.
Just tell you who to bring.
She's not hard to get.
But also with a lot of the newer characters now, with a lot of the updates that the newer characters got right now, you know, it might be easier to go through Camelot now. Camelot at the next chapter was, at the time, voted the most popular Singularity. At the time, I think there was a survey.
What the hell is that?
I think there was a.
What is that?
There was a survey done in Japan.
What is happening in the background?
Singularity you would like to get animated? I think that was the question. Don't quote me on it. But so
What
yeah,
the fuck
Camelot. I
was
think a
that?
lot of people might have seen the movie
You guys see that in the background?
as well.
Oh no, spoiler for new players. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
This
the
game is
story
6 years
is-
old. It ain't a fucking spoiler. It's one of those things that a lot of people would skip the stories anyway, right? To get to Gawain. So like it's not that
You have to
bad.
experience the
Like trust me, whenever I say a lot of the new FGO players are A, not legitimate because they buy St. Court's account that's already been cleared like LB5 or LB6. B, they literally uses aka previous FGO player, aka using their friend system to just booty blast the entire story. And C, those are people who's just skipping the entire story just to catch up to the circumstances in order to play the events or in order to roll the gotchas precisely and etc etc, right? And most of the people, right, I can almost tell you 45% of the people is a St. Court gotcha players, okay? They're completely new. They would just gotcha for the new servant, and then they'll probably start the game. There is a lot of people who has skipping the story just to catch up, so they have no idea what the fuck is going on, how crazy, like how silly the first 3 chapters were, and then how they got stuck in Camelot, right? People don't have that anymore because, yeah, unfortunately, FGO has a lot of story. FGO does. It's the greatest thing on planet Earth. Simultaneously, it's the bane of its existence because for a new player to follow it up, it is one of the most hardest thing to do. And for the veterans, telling the new players to catch up, it's just kind of not unfair. But at the same time, we need the new players in order for us to get a better content update. And that's very difficult now that we are in JP 9th year, NA on the 7th year. It just kind of sucks, right? Because FGO is kind of a story where if you miss a chapter, if you miss a event, you miss out on a lot of context clues and you just miss out on a lot of information because those stories and those events just do not come back anymore. By the way, I skipped the story to catch up, but I reread the story during free time and watched the videos. That's excellent, right? I'm glad you did that, Eddie. And that's, I think, what a lot of players, including the NA staff, should kind of embrace, right? So what I'm telling you is that the next live stream, they should just spoil Season 1. Just give them the spoilers and be like, so what? Right? Because I can almost guarantee you a lot of the players skipped Season 1 until Camelot because they got fucking, you know, fundamentally stuck, and they'll just be like, I guess I'll read the story. I don't get what's going on. Why am I stuck against Gawain? Why is Gawain so fucking broken? So they'll probably have the opportunity to stop what they're doing, read the story that's going on so far, all the way to Gawain, and if they enjoy it, awesome. If they don't, they'll just read the first part of Gawain and be like, why can I kill this fuckboy? And then ask for friends, or use Ariel, double cast Storia comp, and then just burr. It's just that it's time for NA player staffs to, you know, stop protecting the story. Because it doesn't matter anymore, okay? We're now in Lost Belt, and we're about to hit the epilogue of Lost Belt. You saying some shit outside of people's understanding, they still won't get it, right? So like, what if I tell you about LB5? It would be like, there's 2 parts to LB5. Simultaneously, there's Atlantis and Olympus. The first one, you get caught and then you get in trouble by You get in trouble by not only just Poseidon, but the entire squad of the Elysian troops of the Atlas. They try to kill you while you're simultaneously submerged. Then you got in trouble. Then you see Orion, who's technically apparently is a grand servant, and then was going around the entire islands left and right in order to get cores, weaponry, circumstances, and new allies and new ships in order for you to shoot down Artemis so you can fight Poseidon properly, because Drake took out one of its core to create an opening in order for you to access the ticket to go to Olympus. Right? Now tell me, if a newbie hears that shit, the first question they will ask you is, what? And what the fuck are you talking about? Right? And even if they don't say that, they'll just be like, oh shit, Artemis? I like Artemis. Oh shit, there's Poseidon in there? That's fucking kind of cool. I like Poseidon. You know, it'll be like, oh damn, Hercules? The Greek pantheons? Roman Empire? Sheesh, muchachi? God damn, right? Shit, you're telling me by the time I get there, I'll forget all about this, initially not know a damn thing you're saying? Exactly! That's what I'm talking about too, Eddie. Exactly. Right? Like, the story to get there is so long, you're going to be reading whatever is in your footsteps, and by the time you get there, you've probably forgotten about it. And that's what makes it good. And if you remember it, be like, oh, Trub said some shit about that. Oh, fuck, he was right. This is cool. This is about robot gods and shenanigans. Oh my god, Drake played such a fucking important role in this scenario. God bless, salute. All that jazz. Where's Percy Jackson? By the way, I also started Rutella Luna manga for refresher. Yeah, I do like Rutella Luna. I do. You're talking about this one. Yeah, Rutella Luna. By the way, if you guys want to read Fate OG, I'm going to tell you straight up. Fate OG, I highly do recommend reading Fate Grand Order Tartarus Rutella. Tartarus Rutella is really fucking good. Tartarus Rutella is essentially FGO manga incarnate, but do remember, it is not FGO manga. FGO mobile. Okay? Just understand that there are 3 different timelines, and those 4 different timelines. And those timelines are anime timeline, FGO mobile timeline, manga timeline, and there's another manga called Monstri to Stelis. There we go. There's another timeline called FGO Mortalis Stella. Right, Mortalis Stella. There are at least 4 different timelines in current FGO. At least. Right, well, 2 of them is manga. These 2 are manga. This is an anime. This is mobile. I love tortellini ricotta. Same, brother. Same tortellini ricotta cheese with a queso sauce with a little lemon juice. Sheesh. God damn, what the fuck you talking about? I killed Gwen with Artemis MP spam somehow. I mean, if it works, right, Dan? It's funny because back in the day, there was only maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 ways to defeat Gawain outright, right? It's to have a very balanced comp so you can beat the shit out of him while you maintain survivability. 2 is just use fucking Uriel and spam that shit to Genghis Kong. And 3 was using archers only to just try to do your best to booty blast their ass and use your command seal practically every 3 days if you fail to just kill this guy. Because I remember somebody telling me that they spent about 18 days just to kill Gawain outright because they utilized the 3-day command seal concept. So they would just stay in the fucking continue screen for 3 days to just fucking use the command seal again and to revive their entire roster to kill fucking Gawain. It was big brain, dude. It was fucking wild. I told them to use Saint Quartz and they were like, nah, I'd rather die than use Saint Quartz. I gotta blame Flash for all this timeline bullshit. The timeline bullshit actually started before Flash, but Flash did make it very popularized for sure. But yeah, if you guys haven't read it, it's called this. I recommend it. By the way, this manga is already at Babylonia. And they did show the quote-unquote Ushi getting drunk as hell, simultaneously showing your boy Leonidas' noble phantasm and its greatness. It was really cool. Oh man, I can't read that, bruh. That's some dumb shit, brother. Because the only free thing that I can watch is, I think 20 chapters after... 20 chapters after my shit. That feels bad, man. It's danger, danger. So if you don't want to play the game, you can just kind of read this manga and watch the anime up till Solomon to catch up. Yeah, pretty much, freaks. So, like, anybody that does just... If they're one of those gacha phobias, which there are people that just don't want to play gachas, just tell them to read Rouletta and watch Solomon, watch the anime of First Order, watch the anime of Camelot, and they'll probably get there, right? And Babylonia, right? Obviously. Anime Babylonia, obviously. Got a jungle, a cinnamon, got a ah-hee-ah-hee-ah. Well, there's a couple of Epic of Remnant that's already out in play as well. I believe, if I remember correctly, the quote-unquote Epic of Remnant is slowly but surely hitting its final... Well, it's not even hitting its final arc. They're currently fighting Mama Raiko and Shuten. Mama Raiko, Berserker, Shuten, Rider, right? Like, you see this shit? And then, like, it's a epic battle of Muramacha Saber versus Muchachi versus Berserker Raiko and Shuten Berserker. No, Shuten Rider, Berserker Raiko. That's what it was. And then here comes out the noble phantasm of Kotaro! Dayenetsujoku. Dun, dun, dun. So cool. Yeah, by the way, so that is the quote-unquote the battle of the century. If you guys have not seen it, this is, yeah, essentially this is Shuten Doji and Raiko fighting together. Zabania, because, you know, Fujimaru used a 3-star Noble Phantasm basics. She's just spitting fucking poison, shreds all the fucking 100 faces. And then yeah, I'm glad that like some of the comics just keep it one page, because in order to express this one page, right, it's just not doing justice if you split it. So I'm really glad that they did it like this, because the whoever drew fucking Shuten going on a pure fucking carnage rampage, deleting 100 face of Hassan. 100 face Hassan was just abnominally perfect, right? Like she is a storm incarnate. And it's awesome that like Onui, if you don't know who Onui is, she's an NPC character that kind of get dragged in this place. And then yeah, she's just a girl and just fucking witnessing this like gargantuan gore in front of her. And then, by the way, I believe that is Serenity, if not 100 face, bodyguarding Fujimaru as a pawn, right? To just kind of like a self shield. So that's kind of the reason why she pushed her out and says one of them, right? As like it's trying to hunt its prey, and then then fucking Kotaro puts her ass locked down and just pile drives her down. And then while the quote unquote he catches Onui, they also actually got whatchamacallit, the noble phantasm of Sanson. And Sanson fucking decapitates Shuten. You see how she got decapitated because Sanson. By the way, these are all phantasmal spirits, aka they're not the servants, right? They're the quote unquote servants that you use to fight the monsters, right? So Ritsuka summons Sanson, caught her in his noble phantasm, decapitates her, and then yeah, you see 100 face getting captured. It says not yet. Don't lose your eyes off of her. If we can shred her body to this extent, it'll take time to quote-unquote revive. We can rendezvous with Muchachi and save Onui and Tasuke-kun. And we'll do our very best to make them go far, far away, and then Kotaro realizes that it was a fucking trap, and then she looked away. And thank God fucking your girl was here to save the day, because she pushed her down. Kind of hurt. It really did hurt. But the decapitated head of Shuten, the body part, literally rider kicks and tries to kill Fujimaru. And then specifically says that's not enough. At your current state, nothing will change. And then fucking just Shuten just revives out of fucking nowhere from nothing. Because, they're not a servant. They're monsters. And then this is a battle between Musashi and Raiko. And then you got a fucking Muramacha fist. He's just fisting, swords at her. She uses Arch.あれほどの技物を未熟な剣士に与えるなど、随分と業の深いこと。だから重々承知の上だとった。 Saki no Uchimura shika aruiwa Saki o yonda ka bakemono ga, and then fucking eviscerated his hands, right? Because if you don't know, by the way, she shot multiple arrows, and you can clearly see she shot one here. You can't see it. And the arrow that's got thrown, lightning striked in his fucking hand and eviscerated his fingies. It says, しかし、そこは知るため、引き心の座る者はいなかったみたいだな。And this is like the strongest fucking Raiko that she can ever be. いや、もう見ています。ジャクソンには舞台を降りていただきましょう。Fucking Raiko just going on a rampage. Yeah, でっかい方ではなくて。ボインボインの方が、バインバインの方が aka her tits. Her tits be big. Bigger than anything before. And then specifically says, like, are you talking about Raiko, the one who destroyed Shuten? That's a monster. いや、命令じゃなかったとしても、ライコさんにやる。それが敵を倒すために必要なことだな。それが自分に言った鬼の型を比べているとは水教だな。マスターの命令ってことでしょう。指名しているなら、なおなら悪趣味ね。いや、命令じゃなかったとしても、ライコさんならやる。それが敵を倒すために必要なことならば、どんな人中でも、だってそうやって全力で戦ってくれた。それが私が知っている彼女の姿。いざめら一瞬さんのおかげにいられたけど、次はないよ。今度こそ全力で私たちを殺しに来る。So yeah, essentially he's like, because of Ishin, we were able to survive. Next time we're just fucking dead. It says that Rizka have stated. It says this is some bullshit level of strength. So then I will cut her in this battle. I've done a lot of things my blade can reach. Because this is so exciting. How am I going to cut her up? How can I cut you up? How can I swing this blade in order to grasp your throat, right? It says that face, I've seen that face before. Those of a face that does not want to protect, wants to constantly attack. Nani, Ushio anta aikawarazu tsumanai kao shite, mou ikagen ni ari no mama de ee yanai. Akiru no ga tanoshute shouga nai no. Anta han ni wa sonna onna yaro. Kono mushi ga. Oh, does she? Does she? Yeah, she. Okay, all right, that's funny. Remember, she is a writer, but she's technically a berserker. But she is a little fucked up in the visualization because, tampered with. So she sees fucking Musashi as Shuten. That's funny. It's just this fucking insect vermin. Kick W. Oh, damn, she fucking parried his ass! 払わずかわす、返す、防御を捨てた前例の雷撃攻撃、それを自分で加えて焼き消えろ。いや、いかずち返し、面白い高い女の腕では一本取らぬようだ。And then there's more matcha coming into play, fucking severing her fingertips in order for the lightning bash. Technically, he fucking sliced his entire arm off, but in order for the Muchachi to lightning strike. And then she fucking goes, I don't give a fuck if my finger gets booty blasted or my arm, I'm still fisting your ass. And the lightning strikes, right? And then the next chapter, as always, you would know that the lightning struck, and unfortunately, it fucking was not parryable. And then, Murmacha manifested a blade in his arms and stabs Raiko and pulls Raiko out of Musashi's crucial. 300秒連合攻を切った刀がそう言ってるぞ。ガハガハ。だからこいつももう。反撃、マルキの数字をし、霊気を燃やしやがったな。てめえが切るしかねえんだよ。ただ武蔵、まだ膝をつくな。 ここまでやっと1本炊いて and then you see the another arrow coming in hot, right? Trying to stab his ass. 俺はダメだ、届かねえ。限界を感じたのはおそらく俺が何を切るためにと言われていたこと。そしてこの女が現れた。そいつが秋を切ってみせたとき、合点言った。俺はこいつに切らせるために呼ばれたんだ。本当にそうか。いや、今はそれでいいんだ。So essentially he's saying, grab this fucking sword, which by the way, this sword was specifically made by Muramasa in order to cut things. And then Muramasa is telling Muchachi to cut him down. Cut this bitch down! And then it's your boy, quote unquote, Kotaro goes, please look after Musashi for me. Or your strength is still needed to this day to beat that ass with a spatula. And Kotaro's using his noble phantasm to try to encapsulate Muchachi and Shuten for a bit. And then you have to read, you have to pay money in order for you to read the next chapter. Because, you know, as always, they want your money, baby! So you don't want to play the game, you can just read the manga. Yep, pretty much. Right? Like, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works being comicalized. Red Line is also getting comicalized. Melty Blood is also getting comicalized. If you guys don't know, from the Lost Belt, they finally busted out the extra episode of Olga Murray. Olga Murray episode, which is very important. Simultaneously, there is a certain foreigner in Japan that you could see. There is the Toradok, the one, and then there was another one that is with a quote-unquote, what's his name? Tesuka Toripoka. And then you got David Chant. And then you get to see all the small chapter episode like Muramacha. You've got the quote-unquote the Corpse of the Springs for Castoria. Then you got the Winter Story for Toraroku. Not Toraroku. Toreriko, excuse me. Then you have the Canis' point of view for Wodime. Exactly. X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. Blah, blah, blah. Katak, Orphedia. Wodime. You know. Anastasia, all that good shit. It's pretty cool. By the way, Salem's manga is more scary than Momo. Yes, I 100% agree. I'm really glad whoever is writing and drawing Salem is showing you how scary fucking Salem is more than ever. Because, yes, you are absolutely correct. Salem is very scary. And the person who's drawing it is actually doing God's work. Low-key, when Salem manga finishes, I highly do recommend you guys fucking pray that Salem gets animated. Because, what's the right word? In technicality, all the Epic of Remnant should be animated, in my honest opinion to you, because they're all important, and simultaneously, they're all fucking bangers. The first anime that's probably going to pop off is going to be Agartha, due to the sheer fact that Agartha has already finished. Agartha is done. Agartha was the first one to come out and the first one to finish. The second one will most likely be Shinjuku. And then it'll most likely be... I can't remember how far Salem was. I want to say Salem is ending. But I actually don't know how far Salem went in the manga. I haven't caught up to Salem manga, so I can't really tell you how far it is. But as you can see, Muchachi part, they are about to end... They're about to end the battle between Raiko and Shuten. So give it like a couple more years and they'll probably get to the ending, which is nice. And yes, Salem getting animated manga style is going to be really awesome. And simultaneously, the quote-unquote another manga called Fate Grand Order Mortalis Stella. Mortalis Stella is essentially intriguing, right? Because the reason why I'm talking about this is because there's two mangas, okay? There's two manga types, which is A, which is moving the fastest, which is the quote-unquote Tourist Rutella. Tourist Rutella is already at Babylonia, so it's already in progress. However, Mortalis Stella is like a 3-month per chapter kind of deal, so it's kind of moving slow. They finally low-key got to the point, I think they are fighting Romulus, which is in Singularity 2, right? Currently they are in Chapter 20, fighting the Roma's End, which is in Romulus. They are still in Septum. Right? But I'm going to tell you, even though they are the slowest motherfuckers on Earth, it's a banger. Like, their artistic style is awesome. They don't fucking miss a beat in a lot of things. And they show gore where gore is fucking needed. Okay? And yeah, like I said, the Boudica versus Nero getting corrupted simultaneously. It's the final battle between Romulus versus Jinky and Mash and all that good shit. Here's the thing. The quote-unquote Mortalis Stella, right? Mortalis Stella will cover Singularity F, Singularity 1, Singularity 2, Singularity 4, Singularity 6, and Final Singularity. The quote-unquote Fate Grand Order Tarlis Rutella will cover Singularity F, Singularity 1, Singularity 3, Singularity 5, and Singularity 7, and Final Singularity. Okay? So understand that they have three things in common, which is Singularity F, Singularity 1, and Singularity Final, right? And so if you guys have time, right? If you guys have time, and if you guys are super interested, reading both Singularity F and Singularity 1 on 2 different things, and you read the mobile one, you can clearly tell that there are 3 different timelines for this protag, but at the same time, each individual of them is practically going on the same fucking rail, right? They're going on the same rail. But it's just the perspective differences, and I really like that because the way they do things are completely different from one another, which is awesome. Did the manga fix Agartha? What do you mean, did manga fix Agartha? Agartha's done, dude. What do you mean by fix Agartha? Do you mean that did Agartha was justified in the manga? Yes. A lot of shit got explained in Agartha, and like you would actually get to see the adult mommy of Wu-Tang Clan, right? Like a lot of people didn't get to see adult Wu-Tang Clan. You get to actually see Wu-Tang Clan. Simultaneously, to explain a lot of things that a lot of people got confused on for Agartha. Kind of does get explained, but it still used the FGO logic that you need to understand because it's very fucking important. Like, a lot of the people won't get Agartha's concept because you guys just don't get it. Because you guys are not allowing yourself to get it. Because it is very difficult, but it is an old concept that was used back in the day that a lot of people believed in back in the day. I don't know if you guys get to see Wu-Tang Clan in her adult form. I'm not talking about the caster form. I'm talking about her adult form. There is a picture somewhere. Maybe you won't get to see it here. But yeah, in Fate Agartha, right? Fate Grand Order Agartha comic, you do get to see Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with in her adult form. I see it where? Where did you see it? Where the hell did you see Wu-Tang Clan in her adult form? In this gallery. How? Where? I might be blind, so it is what it is. It could happen that I just missed it. But personally, I didn't see shit. It's in the manga. Bitch, I know it's in the manga! Oh, you've seen it in the manga. Yes. Yes. see/read the manga, you will see it. I was just talking about it on stream. I thought I missed. But I guess I didn't miss. I like how it says fantasy horror and his FGO. That's funny. I genuinely wonder, like, the sheer amount of people that would take Wu-Tang Clan as their profile picture during the photo studio, and like other the little ones as characters, right? Like, I'm genuinely know like the people number. That'll be fascinating to see, just because of curiosity, right? Like, what about like who does take pictures with Ilya? Who does take pictures with you know, Benny, right? Who does take pictures with every other, you know, little ones? Torture? Yes, torture. What happens? What's the news? What is the news, Chris? I'm just telling you that the news is FGO live stream starting on the 20th. FGO live stream do be starting on the 20th. And the 24th. So I hope you got your pantyhose ready in a bunch. It's the 20th and 24 combo. I hope you're ready. I did say a mistake yesterday where I did say you need to be gacha. I thought the viewing was a lottery base, but what it is that IRL venue viewing is gacha base, right? The live stream is free still. I panicked. I read it wrong. So I just wanted to make sure that I do this stream again to kind of get you guys understand that we be trifling, right? We be trifling. Man, I really need to beat this BB event somehow. What are you talking about? You trying to beat what, Seraph? You're struggling on Seraph? What are you stuck with? Are you stuck in Melt? Are you stuck in Melt Battle? Because she increases defense the more you fucking continuously assault her. Or are you talking about the NA event? Which, I mean, you can't finish the NA event until the event's over. By the way, chat, NA has an event already. I don't know if they talked about that shit. Did they talk about FGO news?
登場しましてで
Wait. Hold up. Hold up.
And obviously through that we can kind of make this happen, but I do always want to kind of talk more in depth of the creation of Figure Order, and especially, you know, with the programmers and the
It's just some CBC news. I mean, CBC news. It is what it is.
That happened through.
At the very end, they do talk about CBC. Okay.
The entire life cycle of Figure Order. You know, for people that have clairvoyance, you know what JP has, and like we talked about, like what Kano-san sometimes talk about, is that a lot of the quality of life updates we have it earlier than the same time that Japan had that content release. So especially right now, if you're just starting FGO, the experience is very different. The quality of life will help your experience with FGO going through the earlier singularities, catching up to the latest chapters, a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. A lot of the servants that we have in game have animation updates already.
Yeah.
Have.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. Don't fuck. Did Albert actually say that shit? Additional animation update?
Is that a lot of the quality of life updates we have it earlier than the same time that Japan had that content release. So especially right now, if you're just starting FGO, the experience is very different. The quality of life will help your experience with FGO going through the earlier singularities, catching up to the latest chapters, a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. A lot of the servants that we have in game have animation updates already.
Yeah.
Have strengthening quests that change their skills.
I mean, you have.
Oh, okay. So they're just saying the previous ones, right? Like the ones that we've already got. Gotcha. I got
access
you.
to servants if you're just starting out
Yeah.
that were not available when the game came out, that can make a lot of the content easier.
Yeah.
I mean, Salem introduces our first foreigner.
Yes.
And that makes dealing with berserkers, like we mentioned, Kualter in
Right.
America, just so much easier.
And so.
Well, here's the question though. There's no 3-star foreigners. There's no 4-star foreigners. So ain't no fucking way you get foreigners right now. You can't get spooked by foreigners. So how about getting a free foreigner that we can get?
This is your first time watching, or you haven't really go through the earlier stories, or do you feel like there's a time to catch up? We have a lot of quality of life updates now, so it will help you a lot with catching up.
It really will.
So definitely.
Thank you, Jesus.
Or if you just feel like, hey, I want to start FGO again, a brand new experience with all the understanding that you have now.
Bro, we have Mixa though. Yeah, but tell that to the new players, right? And they won't have that shit till like next 2 years from now. Right? So what I'm saying is there's no 3-star foreigner. There's no spookable foreigner to kind of like, get that shit going.
Definitely. It's a very different FGO now than it was 7 years ago.
We've come a long way.
Yeah, we did. So, and just message. Yeah. So.
オーダーではアルジュナ岩窟王アルジュナオルタを、担当させていただいてます島崎信長です、メインシナリオ第1部 1.5 部振り返り配信番組ということで皆さん楽しんでいらっしゃいますか？はいということで正直全部のシーンがね印象的なので私が担当させていただいているキャラクターっていうところに焦点を当てますと第1部アルジュナアルジュナはですねどこまで言っていいかちょっとね難しいんですが終章のちょっとカルナとね競ってるところが僕はすごく好きでした。あんなに苦労するねあいつらをさあ何体倒せるか勝負だみたいなもうなんかスコアを競っているぞってあんなに苦労したやつらをみたいなところがなんか2人のやっぱ強さとか凄さもそうだしアルジュナとカルナのなんか関係性っていうのもなんか前向きにこう表現されててすごく好きなシーンです。そして 1.5 部もですね同じ理由で、岩窟王エドモン・ダンテス関わるところで言うと新宿がね最初は本物かと思いきや親とかっていろんなねミスリードがあったりしたんですが、結果彼が登場しましてで同じねアベンジャー仲間のジャンヌ・オルタちゃんとの、絡みといいますかここちょっと描写されてないとこなんですけど状態のこう絶体絶命のねジャンヌ・オルタちゃんが完全に回復してね帰ってきたっていうことはその間に何があったのかなってもしかしたらこれはただの僕の想像ですけどFGO のゲーム内ではこう使われることはないと思うんですけど岩窟王のねこう別な宝具力の行使があったのかなどうかななんていうなんかちょっと裏のね考察もはかどるようなこう
Wait, is he specifically talking about the using Gante's noble phantasm of Monte Cristos? Is he actually saying some cool shit about the Shinjuku that doesn't technically exist in FGO?
ところで言うと新宿
That's pretty awesome. You know that? The sheer fact that the voice actor of Dante knows about Dante's scenario and his secrets and circumstances, right, and talks about Jalter in Shinjuku is fucking lit.
がね最初は本物かと思いきや親とかっていろんなねミスリードがあったりしたんですが、結果
yeah, new players, no permanent foreigners. Yeah, I saw space for another servant there up top. What are you talking about, Analog? Saw another space for a servant up top. What are you talking about? Where? What you talking about, brother?
アルジュナ岩窟王アルジュナオルタを、担当させていただいてます島崎
Where
で
you
す。
see that analog? What you talking
皆さん
about?
部のシーンターっていうアルジュナマ城のするねとなのそして1.5分関わるところで言うとミスリードがあったりしたんですが、まあ、結果彼が登場しまして
Right there, Naksha Usher, a new servant. Yeah. Yeah, you think there's a space for a new servant? What's that new servant
ア
called,
ルジュナオ
analog?
ルタを、担当ちょっとねエドモンド・アンデス関わると雰囲気が親とかっていろんなね同じねアベント社されてないとこなんですけど
I think he's talking about the manga. I think the manga kind of uses it. To an extent, I believe. I don't know if that's true. You might have to read Shinjuku's to back me up on that claim. But I think in the manga, they do use, I think they use a circumstances of Dante's to bring Joel to her where she is.
あの状態のこう絶対絶命のねジャンヌオルタちゃんが完全に回復してね帰ってきたっていう僕の想像ですけど思うんですけどの講師があったのかなどうかななんていうなんかちょっと裏のございました、そして
What is the advice you would give to Master who just started FGO? I'm not in any position to give out advices.
まあ FGO に限ったことじゃないかもしれ
Then
ない
again, this may not be limited to FGO.
自分の
I truly believe everyone should prioritize what they love and
まず
enjoy.
優先していただくのが一番なんじゃないかなって思います
That's right. Let him know.
アドバイスっていう形でここはこういうふうにし
I
た方
might
が
be
いい
able to share with everyone detailed advice on certain topics and whatnot.
それもとっても大事
And I believe that's also important. But the biggest drive for everyone, I believe, is the love is the greatest motivation
人を
for
動
people.
かすものだと僕は思っているのでまあ
For example, there may be certain servants who is disadvantageous to use on certain quests and gameplay. Well, let's say the player loves that servant and they want to use that servant with them the whole time. The player wants to power through with this servant despite the disadvantage. Let him do it. That's great. On the flip side, there is a player who just wants to read through the game story and push on. Like their favorite thing in the game is the story. So they would play through the game with the optimal formation to get through it, which is a different kind of. Damn, Nobu literally said, hey, play however you want, man. Stop bitching and moaning. And stop fucking gatekeeping people. That's right. Let them know, Nobu. Let them know.
以上、アルジュナ岩窟王アルジュナオルタ役の島崎信長でした。バイバイ。
Thank you, Shimazaki-san, for that wonderful video comment.
Castoria, Oberon, question. That's the advice. I mean, to an extent, yes, if you want a nice, like, offensive 3-turn compish, but at the same time, in the end, Nobu's right? Play however you like. Play whatever you want. Nobody should be shame you, and nobody should gatekeep you. How are you,
let's take a look
CZ?
at some of the
Welcome
stuff
back.
that's happening
How was
right
Helldivers?
So right now we have the White Day 2024 pre-release campaign. Your chat available right now by complete Melodic for a limited time. The craft essence story next. So check out the limited time at the video.
Ah! That's awesome, awesome. Awesome. Alright, nothing too crazy, nothing too wildin', nothing too crazy. Oh, that's right, by the way, all the craft essence have voice lines. Did they tell you about that shit?
They look like we have each craft essence illustration will allow you to listen to a dialogue between the servants based on the illustration. So, similar to when you summon a servant for the first time, when you get the craft essence for the first time, a voice will play, a cutscene, play the able to.
Oh, Mando Ricardo, 知ってっか？今肉まんが50円引きなんだってよ。
今日バイト代入ったし、ジュースもつけておごってやるから寄ってくよな。はいっす。寄りますっす。ありがたくいただきますっす。
It's really good,
So for
by
a
the way.
limited time, you can actually display up to 2 servants at once in my room instead of just 1. So the
Oh, yes. By the way, this is one of the few times you can get 2 servants in one room. So if you have 2 servants that you want to pit against to put in your screenshot, now is the time. Do it. Do it. If you have two Oshis, put them in the same room. Fucking, you have RPs, you have couplings, X, Y, and Z. Put those servants in the room and screenshot it. This is your only few times where you can get two servants in the same fucking my room where you can take pictures and have your little lovely fantasies. Do it, do it, do it.
Our day is this. As you can see, it will start tonight. Eligibility to participate in the event. You'll be able to participate. You'll be able to get the spiritual dress. You'll get the new craft essences and materials. Twitter icons and headers giveaway.
Oh, by the way, I used to have I used to have Canis, Mondo Ricardo, and Maury's Twitter header on my Twitter. Just because I had nothing to put. Yeah, I had nothing to put. Whatchamacallit? I had nothing to put on the quote-unquote. Wait, did they not talk about Solomon, by the way? What the fuck? Wait, did I miss the whole Solomon arc? Did they just not fucking... What's going on here? I missed it, I guess. I skipped it so much that I totally forgot about it. Okay, so they did all the way through Salem. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I am not in the mood to just sit down for 2 fucking plus hours and re-listen to that shit, so
24.
Moving on.
5. And this event opportunity to enjoy. We have clues. Everyone feel about the stream.
I hope you guys.
Did you watch this, CZ? How was it in your opinion? Give me your honest review.
And 10 million QP, woo!
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Again,
fucking.
Likes and comments. Let us
I don't know. Like, there's no offense to these guys, but they're not streamers, right? And because they're not streamers, and they're binded by corporate bindings, NDAs, and they don't want to risk it for the biscuit, so they can't do anything edgy, but they can do shadow boxing, right? Like shadow jabbing to each employers except Albert. So they kind of low-key did that from what I've seen so far. And they just, it felt like they fucking said 2.5 hours of torture. I was currently at work, so I was just like, nope, I see.
If you would like to hear more philosophy going to the localization, if you would like to hear, so again, the likes and comment, let us know if you would like to hear more about Michael talking about his writing, his philosophy going to the localization. If you guys want to see that event, maybe if there's enough interest, we can actually make it happen. We'll do like a crosstalk.
Yeah, let's make
crosstalk, right?
Wait, whoa! Why not? Why not have this interview crosstalk? Why is he making fun of this?
Between Michael and the writers for Figure and Order, we can maybe do it in like a writing form, like a special Caldea break room.
Don't do special Caldea break room. Just fucking put it in voice form. Nobody likes to read.
Oh yeah, or we can do like maybe not video.
Why not video? Video is the easiest fucking content.
Well, yeah, what? Like I'm gonna go interview them.
And then it would just be
inside the Chaldea studio sort of.
So I hope everybody liked today's stream. It was a little bit longer than our usual streams. I hope everybody have fun just with us goofing around.
Now you know how much we tend to just ramble.
Yeah.
as a group.
As I just goofing around, and so we will see you.
So wait, you guys watched this live stream, right? So I know I skipped 1.5 hours of the live stream. I would like to know how much did this man spoke? Because I've seen him spoke, I've seen her spoke, I've seen her spoke, I've seen her comment on some things. How many times did this man speak in this 2.5 hours of the live stream? He was few words, not much. He's my favorite character. You know what I'm saying? This man, my favorite Oshi. Right here, right here. That's my Oshi right here. Man of few words. He was a hostage? My man was a hostage, huh? That's my Oshi right there, right there. Just few words, hey man, perfect. You know what? Sometimes few words tells a fuck ton of stories. It is what it is.
Next stream.
Bye.
Oh, I heard him. He said bye. Let me hear that again. That's my Oshi speaking. Shut up, chat.
The next stream.
Bye.
Look at that. You hear that bye? Now that's a bye of an idol right there. God bless. God bless. By the way, he is a closet Altera fan. So you say Altera fan. Let's see. That means that he spoke in Septum.
So,
Can we just do that the whole time? We'll just umu back and I think umu.
No, it has
Oh, he said Umu. He said Umu. I see it. I see it. Analog. Good shit. Good shit.
So, yeah, Nero. Nero.
We covered that, I think.
Nero.
But there is another character in Septum who is the very favorite of one of the people on this couch.
Who is it, Carl?
Who is that?
Oh, damn! What the fuck? They just straight out his ass? What the fuck? My brother in Christ. They just fucking persecute this guy? Of Altera fanboying?
Who is it, Carl?
Who is that?
So Carl loves Altera.
I feel like that's underselling it, honestly. Like, I've seen Carl's desk.
Yeah, I've seen Carl's desk.
Yeah. The wall plus the shrine.
God bless. God
What do
bless.
you like about Altera?
Rainbow Sword is what got me.
Oh.
Really?
Rainbow Sword, what got him hyped?
Really, the Rainbow Sword. So Rainbow.
He is not he is not talking about his true intentions right here. There ain't no way you fucking love Altera because it's a rainbow fucking sword whip.
Rainbow pool noodle.
Christmas. Christmas.
I'm really surprised you were able to find that in a 2-hour video. Well, listen, CZ. This is an analyst. This is easy. You know why? Because I heard two things. It was a closet Altera fan. There's only few times that Altera ever shows up in the main story from Singularity 1 all the way to 1.5. There's only a couple of times that she shows up. Now, low-key, she does show up in different types of events. But in the main story, the only time that Altera is officially notified as Altera is AKA in Septum, right? Because if Analog said White Giant, I would have gone to 5.1, 5.2, right? But he specifically said that this man, my Oshi right here, Carl, likes Altera fans. So I instantly said, Altera, where was she in the entire main story? Oh, I remembered. It was in Septum because Lev technically low-key summoned her, to kind of, booty blast surprise, right? Uno reversal card and try to destroy us in a bit. I bet you the reason why he likes Altera is because she has such a deep lore story way beyond FGO / aka White Giant / aka so many verses, right? Because she is a important character in Extella Link, simultaneously a little bit of Extella Link, and those two are very important when it comes to quote unquote her existence and who she is and what she is, and simultaneously she also represents Genghis Khan in a weird way. So
All right.
Don't move. He picks his ground and stands it.
Good civilization. So yeah, Septum is, I think, one of...
He wants to slide down her giant curves, that's right. I don't know what kind of giant curves you're talking about, but that's right.
The release chapters. So I remember.
And the whole reason why he can't talk about it is because he was summoned by Lev, therefore it's kind of a low-key story spoiler. And simultaneously, Altera was treated like garbage hot shit in Septon and was definitely undermined. And from there, she was also used in Paul Bunyan's event as a not Altera. So unfortunately, she also got undermined, right? Like, she kind of became a joke character from here on out until Christmas event came along, when she became the Eldris Santa. When she became the Archer 4-star Santa when it comes to the Christmas Underground, right? For after Babylonia ended.
Remember, people went through the chapters really quick, and then one thing I remember a lot about Nero, because obviously Nero being one of.
And then unfortunately here, it sucks to be an Altera fan, because that was one of the shittiest explanation of why Altera got into FGO, and simultaneously the sheer fact that the only screen time that she had in the main story is Septim as Altera, right? And the fact that this singularity was Ubu Simp incarnate, it just really fucking hurts to be him right now. And I can understand and sympathize with his pain, because he's about to get ran over by the Umu train.
The main character for Septum, she has a lot of parts. So obviously one of the most iconic part of Nero is when she says Umu. Now Umu is really just a sound that's like, yeah. Like
it's interjection, right? It'd be like, yeah. It's Umu. It'd be like, yeah, of course. It's kind of that, right? Umu is a the datebayo, the desua, the gatten shochi. It's the ending a spice that a Japanese people use to spice up a character, or that's just how they way of talk.
See what I did there?
He'll be just back at his desk, breaking out Extella. I bet. Excelling.
So
Sure.
we actually had a lot of discussion, especially going over, because Umu was actually hot fixed in. The game didn't launch with Umu. Umu was hot fixed in after people went through the chapter. We seen people's reaction.
By the way, apparently, Septum. Yeah, listen to Albert. That's kind of crazy that the original translation didn't add Umu, which is understandable, right? Because the translation should translate, and it should not fully translate the person's end suffixes, right? Because like I said, it's the same shit as believe it, all the shit that you hear in the classic Japanese trope. Umu should have been deleted, and it was. And a lot of people got pissed, and I can understand that to be pissed. That Umu was not in the end of the circumstances here and there.
Didn't launch with Umu. Umu was hot fixed in after people went through the chapter. We seen people's reaction. We going kind of over the game again and kind of decide how much do we want to link into that. And now obviously some people, not all of the feedback was serious. Some people just like, oh my god, where's my Umu? But we have taken a look into Nero's character, and Nero uses it a lot. And sometimes in
what, Albert? What? What did you just say?
But we have taken a look into Nero's character, and Nero uses it a lot. And sometimes in a comedy way, sometimes in a serious way. So if we just use or yeah, then that part kind of, her character just, it's gone, because everybody uses yeah, and the story is not voiced. So for that part,
which in my honest opinion, they should really voice the fucking stories. It's been fucking 10 it's been 8 fucking years. Can we get some voice lined fucking stories?
Ultimately decides with everybody. It's a team effort, so not just us, we talk with Japan as well. So we decided to hotfix Umu in. So when
it is wild that JP, right? So So Albert just told you guys, right? Albert just stated that it is not their fault that they did not include Umu, right? It is fucking wild that Albert legitimately just said we had no control when it came to the translation decision, and in order to implement the Umu, right? The ending, the interjection of aha into the game, they had to consult with Anime Japan to get the permission to Umu. Now, imagine if somehow, some way, the FGO of Japan said, nah, fam, we need accurate translation, forget about Umu. This game would be in fucking shambles. It would be another taint that cannot be removed from FGO like Ultria, right? Because Ultria is one of the few taints in FGO NA that you just cannot remove. Truz, the game size would be too big. That won't be possible. It took about 20 gigabytes, brother. I mean, sure, right? But at the same time, right? Like, who cares? Don't download the game, right? You won't download the game. What? Listen, if you are dedicated, you will download the game, and I fully understand and back that up. Most of the people do not download the game, Char. Okay? Only very dedicated people would download the game. So, it doesn't matter if it's downloadable or not. You can still do a voiced story. They can't do it now, obviously, right? Because they've gone too far. And low-key, they're making so much money that they don't need to add voice acting in order to rake in more money, right? Like Blue Archives, Nikkei, yada, yada, yada. All these fucking things are making money because the girls and the voice actors in the stories can have voices into it. FGO legitimately said, hey, we're going to make money without voices except in Valentine. So this is how we're going to go and permanently go. And it's successful. But for the love of God, right? Imagine if some of the characters are saying it the way they are saying it. It would be so fucking cool. It would be so fucking awesome. It is such a quality of life that allows other FGO newer players to enjoy that they would actually bite into this game and fucking, double down in circumstances. But I know Aniplex / Lasengle is a corporate greedy bitch that only looks for money, that is super mega understaffed. So they will never come to the option or the thought process of that circumstances happening besides Valentine's. So I get it.
Hero used Umu. It was written out as Umu. And, some people like it, some people didn't, but I think that preserved part of Nero's character in it, so whenever she said it, we don't just blend it out with everybody. And obviously we didn't use Umu for everybody else either, so there's that part. Just consider the overarching character of Nero, so not in the serious part, sometimes in the comedy part as well, in some of the events as well, especially Nero Fest. So for stuff like that. Story is very interesting. Rome versus Rome.
Yeah.
Are you Rome enough to be Rome?
We put some Rome in the story so you could roam while you roam.
So you can be Rome.
Yeah.
Because all roads lead to Rome.
If you T-pose enough.
Rome. And let's go back to the quiz and see if we can.
Got this. We believe.
Alright. I'm done watching this shit. So, TLDR, I hope you guys are doing white event. Currently, I am bringing my daughter to the white event so I can just booty blast everything in their mom. As you know, I think there was archers. Currently, I am, bashing my head against it. Simultaneously, when is this shit coming? It's been 7 fucking months. There has been no news of Aniplex busting out this goddamn TV series. It's confirmed. Where's it at, though? God damn it. TV anime series confirmed. Wendo. Right, Wendo. At the same time, I genuinely think they'll bust it out in the FGO campaign here. Like, the best time to shill for quote-unquote Fate Strange Fake low-key is going to be right here. Even though it says Fate Grand Order Special Stage Aniplex Japan. Just kind of low-key best place to just shill Strange Fake right here. So don't be surprised within this live stream, Fate Strange Fake gets quote-unquote announced. If not, any place where it says Aniplex Special. ATX. What the fuck is ATX? ATX が2024年に始める新しいサービスの発表会を行います。What the fuck is ATX? It's a presentation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see any Aniplex involvement here. So I am genuinely assuming in FGO, right, Fate Grand Order live stream, there's actually going to be a Fate Strange Fake anime announcement. Remember the Nier anime where they postponed months to finish it? Remember that shit? Oh, that's true. Aniplex being Aniplex Trip, don't worry about it. That is true. Because the animator said, fuck you, you killing us with this work. Work rhythm, we ain't gonna do it. I mean, it's understandable. I think, did you see the Mappa meme when One Punch Man 3 was not going to be made by Mappa? There's a fucking gif of a man just sighing and then gets his shit kicked in to get back to work. It says, the context is it says when Mappa workers can breathe for 3 seconds before new project kicks in. It sucks, but it's such a funny gif because it's so true, right? Like, god damn. They are just pushed to the brink, man. It sucks. But yeah. I really do hope any news, right? Any news, any updates. Just like we need update for Fate Extra Remake, right? Where's Extra Remake? Where's Extra Remake? Is it still alive? What's happening to Studio BB? Where's Studio BB at? Habibi. Where's Studio BB? Where the fuck is Strange Fake? Where's Strange Fake? Where is... where's this new project that they're currently talking about? Because if you guys don't know, they're Los Angeles currently working on a project. I don't know if that's a FGO project or not. They definitely need to talk about a new project. Simultaneously, if Anime of Japan, right? If you guys don't know what Anime of Japan is, the Anime of Japan is considered a quote-unquote anime of Japan. So is there going to be another anime of FGO? And if that's the case, is that Agartha? Agartha. The reason people will be asking, Trubs, why the fuck are you saying Agartha anime is because the manga finished, okay? The manga of the Agartha is done. The manga of Agartha is finished. So it's the next best option for Aniplex to squeeze the shit out of a manga that's already finished to, you know, quote-unquote, get a animation reference sheet, aka the fucking manga, right? And then just do Agartha's story. Simultaneously, ironically, Agartha is going to be important for NA players if that shit gets dubbed. Because LB7 has a lot of Agartha implementation that you need to fucking pre-learn. Extra who? That's right, Una. Extra what? What else think of being a black company itself? Aniplex is one forcing it to be a black company, to be perfectly honest. Same people that sold UBW DVD box in the at us at $400 per box, and it was 2 boxes. It was fucking terrible. Last news from Studio BB was the end of 2022. That is false. While the Twitter is end of 2022, in one of the live stream, the person who is in charge of the music definitely talked about that he was working on Studio BB, and Fate Extra is still alive. So the last live stream that told that Fate Extra remake is alive is around 2023 at the end of it. That is known for sure. They say we're going dark to work until we have decent close to finished game. It's true, and I respect that. I just wish they would tweet a little more, right? Like, all we need from these companies is not game updates at this point. It's just to make sure that they're fucking alive, right? Just, I need whoever's in charge of the Twitter or whatever to just post another BB GIF. Post another BB pic. Post anything, right? Post fucking anything, bro, saying game in progress, or we are still here, or BB channel, right? Like anything, just to tell you that you got a pulse, brother. Tell me. The internet people need to constantly get an update in order for us to know if the game or studio is dead or not. Like Elden Ring DLC. So what did Elden Ring DLC do, Char? I know the game's coming out. We literally had to wait years for the trailer, but it now came out and they're starting to talk about it. It's true, right? That's true. We knew the DLC was coming, and it took about a fucking year, but we finally got it. Feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. No matter what you say. By the way, that Elden Ring costs $40, and a lot, like 90% of the player base is gonna buy it because they already know, right? If you played Elden Ring, you're gonna buy that fucking DLC because it's just that good.
敬いと一口ごとに私のいいところ言って少なすぎて足りないかもしれないけどそれでもちゃんとマスター
By the way, these are TikTok, YouTube shorts, small videos that they're slowly but surely implementing during Valentine's. To be perfectly honest with you, JP doing God's work. I ain't gonna lie to you. This, like, moving on to a different topic, them doing this in their YouTube shorts and the TikTok shorts into hashtag FGO Valentine's is such a smart move. Whoever did it, whoever considered it, whoever fucking made it, God bless. God bless. By the way, it costs $40 because it's an expansion. It's an expansion, not just a simple DLC, because they're adding additional 8 new weapon types to it. Oh, really? Oh, is one of the types, like, fucking unarmed or, like, double-fisted? Because I saw the double fist in action. Oh, damn, Ritsuka got insta-killed by the heart. NA isn't advertising jack shit, though, brother. Really? Really? Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I guess their banner's not even testicle spectacles. I mean, feels weird, man. Avalon Leifei, December 23rd. July 10th, like, you know, hello, we're March 3rd, 2024, bitch. You should change that banner. 14 hours ago, Dark Koyanskaya got translated. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, chat, how was this live stream? Wait. In next stream, I also wish I was 3 times stronger during sunny days, but all I want to do is roll in my blankets and play FGO. Ooh, what? What the fuck is this? Oh, Ina's playing FGO again? Oh, cool. There's already fucking 167 people playing. Oh, that's awesome. Huh. That's cool. She's definitely being sponsored by Fate FGO Grand Order NA. Both guarantee summons and Star Dash campaign summons will require 15 phase sync or free sync or cannot be used. Please consult in-game news and official website for details and lists of servants that can be summoned. Damn, this really do be a PR. Nice, good job. I'm proud of her. I mean, good for her, really. The sheer fact that she got sponsored by a VTuber, it's great, right? Like, I do wish that FGO NA would loosen up their more restrictions to somebody like me would be playing FGO, but it is what it is. Ina is sponsored, therefore she won't be able to say her own opinions. It's locked, so she'll probably be like, wow, sugoi! Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh, I love this character. Wah! 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 And that's it, right? No offense to my girl Ina here. It's just, it is what it is. Ina also does art for FGO too, so what better person to stream it? Does she? Cool. That's awesome. She'll probably promote her servants, which is good advertisement for herself to be in the FGO game. But anyways, that's awesome. Like I said, more eyes on FGO, the better, to be perfectly honest. I genuinely think they should add not just Ina, but a couple more NA players, but at the same time, I'm hoping we get Crony Kappa and get her official, open mic Crony. What's happening here? Capture the flag. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Nice up. Hey. What the hell? Who's doing this? They're doing a good job. Oh! Well animated. Well done. Is this fan made? Yeah, it's 100% fan made. Okay, back to our origin style. Let's go. Oh! That was fucking clever. Oh shit! God damn. That was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was lit.
Soon be joined on streams by Sun and Neptune. Yeah! Right? I can't believe it! It's so exciting!
Guys, go watch This Is a Peak. Oh, is this the full capture the flag? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because if you guys do not know, right? If you do not know, I got the permission to post these, so y'all who enjoyed Blake's door scene, here are some outtakes that we ended up not going with. What? Not going with? Bruh, that would have been so fucking funny if she would have tried to shoot that shit while Ruby's talking. Shit you not, it took me for over an hour to get her tongue sticking out, so this is the only way I could get this. Love of my life, me waiting for LV10 news. True. True. Yeah, so if you don't know, Burning, we're not getting Volume 10. Volume 10 requires like $10 million, and we ain't getting that shit anytime soon, brother. Kick Aniplex, only Japan exists. True. Seems so, cause it's Volume 3 and back models. Yeah, it's Volume 3. It is in Volume 3 engine, and it's in a old source code system, so it's pretty cool. When the fan animations are way better than the actual show, it's kind of sad. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Season 9 was awesome. Season 8 and 9 was pretty fucking good. But unfortunately, yeah, it's just that, you know, it is what it is. I actually have not seen the Ruby and the Justice League. I might have to watch it later in my life, but it is what it is. Because if you don't know, there is a weird fucking... Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want Oscar plushie and Osmond plushie, this is not an official merch, but it's a green light merch. And they said if we can sell 100 millions of these, we'll be able to fund Volume 10, which is pretty funny. But yeah, right now everybody and their mom's trying to... Hey, yo! Hold up! Oh, okay. I was about to say, if Kuma has officially continued the Queen with the Roses arc, I'm fucking excited, because this fanfic was pretty good. It's literally it is a Weiss Ruby ship, but the story actually gets like really fucking diversive and crazy. Yeah, because there is individual lore differences to the circumstances. Look at that, so cute. Very cute, very cute. Oh, that's a really good fucking picture. What the hell? But anywho's, enough shenanigans. Who dis? My baby is hungry. Yeah, Kuma does really good art. It's cute, very cute. Anyway, moving on. I'm wasting time. I apologize. I saw Ruby in the background, so I had to jump into it. Dude, the Yang and Blake fanfic though. Oh, dude, I'm always a Bumblebee shipper. All right, Bumblebee shipper since day 0. But I like Blake in general, so you know what I'm saying. Why do you think you guys have sub badges that has Blake at first? You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. Man. Ruby could have gone so much better. Ruby could have gone so many places. Ruby could have done better, but it's okay. Anyway, sorry. Enough ranting. By the way, did you know Jacques de Molay Foreigner in the final section regarding her appearance talks about Nazi UFOs? I think so, yeah. Are you talking about the final ascension? Yeah, if I remember correctly, she does spill out some weird fucking phenomenon about some UFO shenanigans. I do remember that. But I think, chat, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Sorry. I went on a super rant, but I just wanted you guys to know about my feelings of FGO currently so far. But I did enjoy our little conversations. Oh, by the way, if you guys do not know, tomorrow I'm probably off. Or RNG stream. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. What do you guys think? Well, here's the thing. Okay, here we go. If I am streaming, tomorrow, I'll probably play Yakuza. Because fuck me, Yakuza needs to be finished. For sure. 100%. Yakuza, I feel I played the game for 4+ hours. I only just learned Hobo Magic. So I'll probably play a couple more games to just level up so I don't have to worry about the story problem initial. But it is what it is. It's a flip a coin when you wake up. You know, that's a great idea. Because here's the thing, right? I'm going to flip the coin to wake up whether I stream or not. Or I'm also going to flip a coin to see if I'm going to play Helldivers or Yakuza. So we're going to be flipping 2 coins. One of the coins is going to be on stream. Because one of the coins is going to be off stream. Because one of the coin flip is whether I stream or not. And even if I do stream, I'm going to flip a coin on stream to see if we go Yakuza or not Yakuza. So the second coin flip might not even happen if the first one works. But anywho, I'm fucking done with the stream. Y'all be trifling. Hey, make sure you guys behave out there. The weekend is right around the corner. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you enjoy the stream, make sure you hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on that Discord action. We're trying to get 800 subscribers on YouTube, so if you could do me a favor and click on the YouTube link and hit that subscribe. And if you have any comments, requests, shenanigans, don't forget to click on my Discord and give them to me in Sparrow Chat. When it comes to YouTube content, I'm not the greatest, and I am the laziest. So, you guys kicking my butt would definitely, urge me to make more videos and shenanigans. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I hope you guys will enjoy if I stream tomorrow. And as always, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Bye, y'all. Oh, I'm late. Pyeonlee, you just missed it. I'll see you next stream, perhaps. Like I said, I'll do a coin flip on, well, how about this? We'll do a coin flip on Discord, and I'll show you the results on Discord on Sparrow Chat tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Have fun. Hope you enjoy the NA shenanigans. And it's time. I don't know what it's time for. I'll probably go to bed. Bye.